Morgan City today. Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements. Best Jewelers and Gifts is proud to be your local family-owned jewelry store and has a beautiful selection of fine and fashion jewelry for all occasions, including bridal or natural and lab-grown diamonds. Their experienced jeweler, Harold Siracusa, is on hand for all your jewelry repairs and needs. Shop Best Jewelers and Gifts for gifts for all occasions like Tyler candles, Ronaldo and Mud Pie jewelry, and more. Best Jewelers and Gifts at the corner of 7th Street and Brasher Avenue in Morgan City.
High school football game of the week here with Jude Tarver. We're getting the call tonight, so we're looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, looking forward to tonight's game. I mean, we've been talking all pregame about how exciting we think everything's going to be tonight for the Patterson Lumberjacks. I mean, we said there's a lot on the line going for both of these two teams, and as Patterson's about to run out of the tunnel, I guess they have a tunnel. Yeah, they got a tunnel.
And look, I'm excited about it because, again, I've watched Patterson improve every week this season. And look, I mean, it's all up for the grabs tonight, for at least for the district runner-up. And look, despite a 1-8 record on the season, they still have an opportunity.
They do, and this is senior night. This is some of these people's last times playing football. Just go out there and have fun, and they really have nothing to lose. I mean, at 1-8, I mean, a playoff. No one, the Louisiana high school playoff system, a 1-9 team can make the playoffs just because of how the point system works. So Patterson could potentially maybe sneak into the playoffs with the right teams lose with the win tonight. But even so, play like you got nothing to lose, because some of these kids don't. I mean, just go out there, have fun, do some crazy stuff you wouldn't normally do in a game, and just try to do anything you possibly can to win. And I'm really excited to see that tonight, because some of the time whenever a team's playing with nothing to lose, sometimes you get the best football. I mean, a lot of times you see a backup quarterback come in and a team's offense just looks completely rejuvenated, because sometimes the backup quarterback is playing with nothing to lose. So It's going to be very interesting tonight to see how this Patterson team approaches the game and how everything's going to go down, and I'm really excited to see what happens tonight with the Patterson Lumberjacks. And then on the other side of things, Donville, a win tonight would mean better playoff position for them, so a lot's going to be on the line for them as well. I mean, a win tonight would propel them to 8-2, which would probably be a really good record. I mean, I'm sure everyone's satisfied with that record. Not sure how good of a record that's been compared to years past, but probably definitely has to be up there for Donaldsonville. So a win for tonight for the Tigers would be very big as well.
Yep. They look like they've traveled with their band, so both teams are in the end zones right now for the kickoff. So we'll see what happens tonight here in Patterson.
Yes, we sure will. And
again, we're waiting for both teams to come out. And look, like I said earlier, we had an opportunity to talk to Coach Ford earlier today, I believe, right before that pep rally, and just had a little different atmosphere. Coach was real calm. I know he's an interim coach for the season, but it feels like he just kind of fit in and gelled in with the Lumberjacks, and it seems like the kids like him, and he's a good godly man. I met him, but like I said, I had an opportunity to meet with him early, and it was a real good experience to listen to give those questions to him, and he had some really good answers to those questions, and everything made sense. So here come the Lumberjacks.
Here comes Patterson. And sometimes
both teams at the same time coming out the.
Oh, yeah. And I was thinking about that away teams. A lot of times, at LSU games or whatnot, used to be away team walk out at the same time just so they don't get those boos walking out. Because no one's trying to boo the away team while you're cheering for the home team walking out of that tunnel. But you mentioned the interim coach. Sometimes that's all a team needs. If a coach is fired or if a coach leaves one way or another, if he's not on the team anymore, it's for a reason. And sometimes players might not be resonating well with that coach. Sometimes the players might not be resonating well with I just said that. sometimes the coach might not be resonating well with the players. Y'all get what I mean? So sometimes, yeah, just a word vomit right there. But sometimes what you need is the interim coach to come in and just change things up, come in to set the tone back, calm this team back down, get them back to earth, and that seems to be working so far with Patterson. I want to say their interim coach is 1-1 right now.
Yep.
As a coach, so could potentially finish his first season with a winning record if he's, of course, the coach next year.
We have the captains walking out. We have a host of captains. It's going to be probably all the seniors.
Oh, yeah,
like
definitely.
41, Jaden Adams, number 5. Lindsey Howard, number 13. Gregory Johnson, number 3, looks like. JB and Christopher. And number... Can't see the other number.
Yes, you got number 9, Jared Williams. You got number 6, Haven Keller. You got number 17, Cameron Boudet. You got number 55, Reginald Layton. You got number 3, we said Javian Christopher. Number 1, Skylar McKinley. Number 53, Noah LeBlanc. You got number 15, David Thompson. Number 36, Jeremiah Wiltz. Number 34, Makai Pollard. Number 8, Drayson Verdun, and number 7, Jace Ogwin. So a host of captains for the Patterson Lumberjacks, and of course you had 2 people out there for Downsville. Number 3, well, actually our roster for Downsville isn't updated, but we have number 2, which assume number 2, Jaden Allen, which could be different, but yeah.
And also, I believe Donville won the toss, but deferred, and Patterson will be receiving the first kickoff.
Now we're about to have our national anthem.
Heavenly Father, we're so grateful, God, for this atmosphere that we have tonight, this weather that we have tonight. We're just asking you in the sportsmanship, as we play between the lines, that, Lord, it would be great in your eyes. I pray, God, that you
would just protect both teams. And I pray, God, for the atmosphere tonight to be one that honors and pleases you in all facets of the game. I'm asking you, Lord God, to protect these kids, get each team home safely. And Lord, I pray, God, that we'd honor you in the way we handle and conduct ourselves tonight. We ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Great job by the young man playing the trumpet for the national anthem.
announcements. The use of any tobacco product is strictly prohibited, and any violence will be
So as we stay here tonight, Jude, stay here right now for the game.
Unauthorized personnel on the tracks during the game. No unauthorized
Excited about the kickoff,
tracks during the game.
and here we are.
So Donaldson's kickers out on the field, putting the ball on the tee. Of course, work with us here tonight with Donaldsonville's roster. We couldn't find an updated roster per se. We got the numbers cut off here, so kind of working with an interesting situation, but we try to make it work. But Patterson, we do have an updated roster, so not going to be messing up those names. Back deep to return for Patterson is, of course, number 3, Javian Christopher, and it looks like number 18, Jamal Pollard.
48 Gonzalez. Back deep for the Lumberjacks, number 18 Pollard, number 3 Christopher.
Look, kicking for the Tigers looks to be number 46 or number 45, Kobe Stevenson.
And here we are, the kickoff. Nice, not a bad kick. It's gonna be taken in by Christopher. Around the 20-yard line, he's got some room around the left side. He's got a couple of juice. He's gonna be down to the 45-yard line on a great return by Christopher.
I mean, hey, we said it in the pregame. I mean, look at that shiftiness he displayed right there. Just a great athlete overall. And, of course, he's going to set up the Lumberjacks for a Dwayne Scott State Farm first down on their own 45-yard line. So some great field position for the Lumberjacks to work with.
Start off for the Lumberjacks tonight. As the Patterson offense comes out on the field, we talked about Keller earlier, so we're going to see what he starts out in. He's Mr. Cam Newton himself down there behind the center. He's real big. He's a big quarterback, so he's in the shotgun. Of course, drop back to pass. He's taking one deep down the sidelines for the first play. He's going to be overthrown.
Keller's pass falls incomplete.
Ball intended to number 11, Jalen McDaniel. And coverage for Donville seems to be number 8, Donald Brown.
Again, started out in the shotgun, and on 1st and 10, he throws a deep ball down the sideline, but unable to complete it. It was an overthrow ball.
Yeah, and in the Berwick game, Patterson, they kind of displayed a lot of different formations. They had no running backs at one point. They went 5 wide, and then other times they were in the shotgun a lot. But that pretty much was a common denominator, shotgun formation every single time.
Shotgun is going to be a handoff up the middle. He's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage from maybe he might get back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 16, Dalen Jones on the carry. So now it's going to be 3rd and long for the Patterson Lumberjacks. Kind of dug themselves in a hole with the deep pass on 1st down, but it's going to be interesting to see what we see from here for the Lumberjacks right here. And do you think they would go for it this early in the game?
I hope not. Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
We got to see what happens there on their own side of the field.
All right, see how your defense is playing tonight.
Smart ball is going to be the key tonight. Keller in the shotgun. 3 wideouts, drops back to pass. He's going for one across the middle. He has a man open across the middle, and it's complete at the 40-yard line of the Donaldsonville Tigers. That's going to be for Dwayne Scott State Farm first down for the Lumberjacks.
Number 5, Lindsey Howard on the catch right there.
Beautiful pass by Keller across the middle.
Great pass right there, and what a great route as well by Howard, getting open over the middle of the field.
Keller in the shotgun. We got going to be a jump.
And no flag
yet. No flag yet.
Okay. Looked like he was
contact.
in the...
I don't think he was in the no contact.
That's correct.
So got about 15 seconds on the play clock still. Keller, little swing pass to number 3, Christopher. A few little shifts, not unable to get out of that. He's gonna lose yards on that play because it was the way the pass was, a screen pass.
And on a screen pass, sometimes you just got to take what you get. And that's a play that works so well whenever the defense is not expecting it. Right there, Donville studied their film, was expecting it, and Patterson loses about 3 yards.
Set up a 2nd and long for the Lumberjacks inside Donaldsonville territory. Keller in the shotgun. We got two receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 in the backfield with Keller. Be a handoff up the middle. He's gonna have a little bit of room, but he's unable to. He's gonna pick up a couple yards and almost get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he's about a yard shy of that line of scrimmage. And that was a great run by number 16, Dalen Jones, bouncing off of defenders. I mean, he could have been tackled at where they just were. If they would have played 3rd and 13.
Loss of yardage, you know.
So, it's 3rd and 11 doesn't seem like anything crazy, but whenever you could have faced 3rd and 13, you're taking 3rd and 11 100 times out of 100.
And right now, I do believe they would, depending on what they get right here, there's a possibility they'll be going for it on 4th.
Oh yeah, especially whenever you're in enemy territory. Most of the time, unless you have a great kicker, you see high school teams go for the enemy territory.
Yep. 1 in motion. Bad snap. He's going to have to throw it up. He's going to throw it up, but he's going to be out of bounds. He makes the catch, but it's way out of bounds. So it's going to bring up 4th and about 11 for the Lumberjacks. We'll see what they do here with the ball.
Yeah, and there wasn't much Keller could do right there. It was a bad snap. Pressure was coming in his face pretty quick, so he just had to throw that ball and hope for the best. And it was a catch made by number 11, Jalen McDaniel, just of course was out of bounds.
And as we talked about a while ago, offense is staying on the field. So we're going to see what Keller does here in the shotgun. There's two receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right on 4th and 11. Here's the snap. He's got a man open. He's got a man open across the middle. Another unbelievable catch by number 3, J.B. Christopher. A beautiful catch and beautiful throw and catch from Keller to Christopher. And look, it was across another middle route on a 3rd and 11. That's 2 third and longs. They've completed passes and made that Dwayne Scott State Farm first down.
And they're also in the Carroll Falls State Farm red zone.
Beautiful passes by Keller across the middle on those 3rd and longs.
Very beautiful.
Could be another pass. Another great pass by Keller. And look, if he's able to bring that in, I mean, look, they're going to be inside the. They would have been around the 5-yard line on that pass, and I mean, there's no telling what could have happened if he'd have made that catch because he had a little bit of running room. And
that was a great throw right there by Keller too. He anticipated it. He threw it before he even made the break, and he had him right there. It seemed like he dropped it because he was almost, like, whoa, the ball's already in my hands. But great anticipation right there by Keller, and definitely one that number 5 Howard wishes he could have back.
2nd and 10 for the Lumberjacks. We got 4 receivers. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's got a little bit of room, and he's going to be able to make about 5 or 6 yards on the play. Look, positive yards right there on that 2nd down, so he's going to make a 3rd and manageable.
And that's something we really haven't seen so far from Patterson tonight. A lot of their offensive success has come on those 3rd and long plays, those 3rd and long chunk plays. And it looks like number 16, Jones, is hobbling off the field right here.
He was bent back kind of awkward on the tackle.
At least he's able to get up on his own strength, but he's kind of looks hurt on the sideline right there.
Keller in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right, running back in the backfield. We'll see if he goes to that slant route again. Drop backs to pass. He got man open in there. He's going to takes a shot in the end zone. He takes a shot in the end zone for Johnson in the corner, and he overthrows him. So it's going to bring up a 4th and about 5 for the Lumberjacks. Ball at the 14-yard line, Jude?
Yeah, about the 14-yard line. And this is going to be a very important 4th down right here for Patterson.
Very important 4th down. After this has been a great drive for the Lumberjacks to start out this game again.
And if you don't walk away with this drive of points, definitely a disappointing finish. And it could be something that maybe swings the momentum in Donaldsonville's way, but Patterson's owning this game so far.
Got a man open. That's going to be I think that's going to be a 1st down for the Lumberjacks inside the 5-yard line. That's going to be another Dwayne Scott State Farm 1st down for the Lumberjacks.
And guess who made that catch? JV and Christopher.
And both 3rd and longs, and then here on this 4th down, another 1st down completion. So we got 1st and goal for the Lumberjacks. It'll be a handoff around the left side. He's going to be around the left side for a score. The Lumberjacks again put a touchdown here on the 1st drive of the game tonight. What a great drive by the Lumberjacks on the 1st drive, man. To come out here in Patterson at home on senior night, and their first drive of the night is going to be a wonderful drive and in for the score.
Right there. And we're trying to see who scored that touchdown right here, 23. Not on our roster, but that was a great run. He was displayed a lot of speed right there. Burst right through the holes the offensive line created, and Patterson's on the board first right here.
Here comes the extra point. The snap. Kick is up, and I believe the kick is going to be good. So here in Patterson at the Sugar Dome, the Patterson High Lumberjacks take the early lead. Here in Patterson at 7-0 against the Donaldsonville Tigers for your State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Electric offers a fully stocked storefront and expansive warehouse for many major manufacturers, from the smallest residential or the largest commercial needs to sophisticated offshore marine and industrial products. With over 30 years of experience, the friendly staff at Lafayette Electric prides themselves on providing excellent service and expert knowledge. See what your locally owned Lafayette Electric can do for you at 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City.
Getting set to kick it off for the Lumberjacks. Cortez back for the Tigers.
Welcome back here to Patterson. Sugar Dome, where the Patterson Lumberjacks take the early lead. And look, we talked about it earlier. Patterson can. We know Patterson can score. And they did that on their first drive. So it's a kickoff. Not a bad job on kickoff team right here for the Lumberjacks. Donaldsonville's going to set up around the 30-yard line. They're on 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
And number 4, Jadarius Rome on the return right there. And we figured out who number 23 was. That is Tylen Hardy. So congratulations to Tylen Hardy on scoring that touchdown. Backup running back coming in the game for the injured Jones. And he definitely made a statement right there. And he's also a sophomore as well, so getting some good experience for next season whenever he's probably going to become the starter.
1st and 10 for the Tigers on their own 30. Oh, they're going to have a false start for the Tigers. It's going to back them up on 1st down.
Should be correct.
Tigers. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 15.
So Donaldsonville's moved 5 yards back on that penalty right there.
Not a good look for the Tigers. It's told off their first.
Oh, yeah.
So look, I tell you what, we can make it interesting here tonight to see if Patterson can come away on this first drive with a stop. Handoff up the middle. It's going to be met immediately at the line of scrimmage on a handoff up the middle. And look, it's going to be he might have a half a yard on the play, so it's going to bring up 2nd and long for the Tigers.
Yeah, but once again, 2nd and long for Donaldsonville, and Patterson's defensive line was very physical right there. I mean, Donaldsonville's running back had no room to move whatsoever right there. So great job, great physicality shown right there by Patterson's defensive line.
Bring up 2nd and long for the Tigers. Drop back to pass. He has a man downfield. He's going to be overthrown. Not a bad throw by the quarterback, but number 12 is the quarterback, Skylar Garrison. For the Tigers, he overthrows his receiver.
And that's one he's going to wish to have back. Number 6 is open right there, coming down the right side. He
didn't miss him by much, but he overthrew him. So this is going to bring up 3rd and long for the Tigers. Very interesting right here. Quarterback for Donaldsonville, a real tall fella. 3rd and long for the Tigers. Ball at the 25-yard line. Drops back to pass. He completes the pass. He's going to be short of the 1st down.
So it's going to bring up about 4th and 3, and we mentioned Patterson probably doesn't go for it whenever they were in their own territory.
Looks like Donaldsonville's going to bring on the punt team.
Donaldsonville's going to do the same thing, displaying some faith in their defense. And, I mean, we could very well be talking about Patterson turning it over on downs, Donaldsonville having the ball and maybe even scoring right here. So Donaldsonville showing some trust in their defense, saying, okay, we got them to those 4th downs multiple times. Maybe we can do it again. And I think that's the reasoning behind this, because it's not that many yards. Oh, they actually called it incomplete.
Yeah. They called it incomplete. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so never mind. That makes a lot more sense.
I didn't realize the pass was incomplete. Okay, so it's 4th and long as the Tigers set up for a punt. First punt of the night. Not a bad punt by the punter for Tigers. Ball bounces, takes a Donaldsonville road. The ball is going to end up around the 42-yard line, 42-yard line of the Lumberjacks.
41-yard line of the Lumberjacks.
And now Patterson's going to take over with, once again, some pretty good field position, about where they started last drive. And what went well for Patterson on that last drive was their 3rd and 4th down success. They did a great job throwing the ball over the middle, between the hashes.
Beautiful passes
by Keller. And they were just converting on those 3rd and 4th down attempts.
So we'll see if the Lumberjack offensive line is able to hold up here and give Keller enough time to throw the ball. He may pick Donaldsonville apart from what I've seen so far on the first drive.
As well as the snaps. We need to see some better snaps from Patterson. That's been a struggle for them so far in this game.
So 1st and 10 for the Lumberjacks. We got 4 wide receivers and one in the backfield. Gonna make a pass here. It's gonna be complete to number 11. He breaks the tackle. It's gonna be a big gain on the play for number 11, Jalen McDaniel, on the reception.
And that's gonna be enough for a Dwayne Scott State Farm 1st down.
Look, Keller is continuing his beautiful passes, man. Here on. It's gonna be 1st and 10 inside Tiger territory. It'll be a quick handoff up the middle. He has a few tackles broken. Big hit by the Tigers, but I'm going to tell you, he's gotten 5 or 6 yards on the play. on
Yeah,
first
a lot
down.
of physicality on that run. He had a big truck right there, and that's actually number 16, Jones, on the carry. So he's back in the game after missing the last 2 snaps, being injured.
5 yards.
Again, you get 5 yards on a play on first down, you're doing well. There'll be another handoff up the middle, but he's going to be immediately met at the line of scrimmage. Actually, he's going to look like he's going to lose a yard on the play. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, somewhere around there.
Loss of about 2.
So let's see what Patterson does right here. Of course, I definitely think this should be 4th down territory for the Lumberjacks,
Definitely.
especially since how much they've gone for it so far on 4th down tonight. So go right here. Try to make it a manageable 4th down, or obviously the 1st down.
Drops back to pass. He completes the pass around the left side. Couple broken tackles by Christopher. He's going to be still going to be short of the 1st down about a yard. But obviously we know what the Lumberjacks are going to do here on 4th and 1.
It'll be interesting to see what the play call is. Patterson has been very pass heavy so far in this game, but Jones in that last run, very
They've been able to
physical.
make some positive yards on the run as well. So
And they have an interesting formation just playing right here.
be a handoff up the middle, and I believe he's going to be.
Oh, he might be a short. Looks like there's an actual flag on the play right there, though. Looks like it was a flag. Might be a false start.
Yeah, we'll see what the call is here.
False start or an illegal formation potentially. Looking from the line judge, and Jones is also walking off the field.
Legal substitution on Donville.
So that's a free 1st down for Patterson. No matter if they didn't get it or not, it's a 1st down for the Lumberjacks. And of course, that is a Dwayne Scott State Farm 1st down. That was an interesting formation here. I mean, we said in pregame, it's senior night.
First time under center, and they looked like they almost were in the wing T formation right there.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, it's senior night. You got nothing to lose at 1 and 8. Why not go deep in that playbook and call whatever?
So Keller back in the shotgun, 4 receivers. Drops back to pass again. He'll be scrambling in the pocket. Not much room there for Keller, so he's going to lose a little bit of lose about 2 yards on the play.
And that was a great job by Donville's defense. For the first time tonight, it finally seems like they were able to slow down this Patterson passing attack. They had everybody covered downfield. They were able to, the Patterson offensive line honestly did a pretty good job. Keller had a lot of time, but that's more so just a coverage sack. A lot of credit on that sack goes to the defensive backs. So let's see what the...
and even though it was a sack, Keller did not turn the ball over. He was able to get out the pocket and scramble a little bit, but no gain, but no turnovers.
Exactly. And that's very important as well, not turning the ball over. Now they're going to go 5 wide.
5 wide, Keller in the shotgun. On 2nd and long, drops back to pass. He's got a man downfield toward the... it looks like it's going to be a beautiful catch. And intercepted
Nice play
by number 5.
Isaac
Rodriguez. Look, unbelievable catch on the interception by the Tigers.
And that is what we call an announcer jinx. We just said no turnovers for Keller's important, and he goes ahead and turns it over. We'll take the blame right there on that. But it'll be 1st, and they're going to call a touchback right there. So it'll
definitely be a touchback.
1st and 10 on Donaldsonville's own 20-yard line after the interception right there. And a great play by Rodrigue. He caught that.
3:52 go to the 1st. The Lumberjacks leading 7-0, but the Tigers take over right here after the interception in the end zone. Be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. We got 3 wide outs, 1 in the backfield for the Tigers on 1st down. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's going to have a pretty good, decent run on that play. He's going to gain about 7 or 8 yards on that first down run.
That was Johnson on the carry.
There was Anthony Johnson on the carry right there. So now it's time for Donaldsonville's offense to really take over in this game. I mean, their defense just did the part. Now respond with that, or off the turnover, respond and get some points for their team.
Second and short for the Tigers here on 1 in motion at 4 wide outs. Quarterback drops back to pass. He has a man downfield. Is going to be overthrown. Intended for number 4, Jadarius Rome.
And that's about the 3rd miss tonight from Donaldsonville's quarterback, Garrison.
He's several overthrows right here.
And Patterson has brought the pressure a lot. They just brought a blitz on that last play, and maybe he's a bit uncomfortable in that pocket. I mean, last week against Burke, of course, he was dicing up that Panthers defense, but that wasn't a Panthers team that was bringing a whole lot of pressure. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket. So maybe the blitz is brought in by Patterson, are causing him to panic a little bit.
3rd and short for the Tigers. Could be a handoff up the middle. He's going to be immediately met in the backfield for a loss on the play by the Lumberjack defense. What a good play by the Lumberjack defense.
Yeah, great stand right there by Patterson. He was showing an all-out blitz.
It's going to bring up another 4th and long for the Tigers. They got a decision to make here.
And they're going to bring out that punt team. And I'm not really a fan of that Donville play call. I mean, Patterson, they loaded the box right there. They had everybody on the line of scrimmage except for their 2 cornerbacks. They were playing heavy man-to-man coverage. Donville, I know this is not the NFL or college. You can check out a plays easily. But with a loaded box right there, I don't necessarily know if running it up the middle is the best play call. But now we're going to see Patterson punt the ball over once again. Or, excuse me, Donville punt the ball over once again at Patterson, who is 2 people back deep. And the punt, it's going to be a bad snap. Punt roll, the ball rolls around a bit on the ground. And Patterson, it's going to get a Patterson bounce. And they're going to return it. That looks to be number 13, Javen Colbert.
That could have been a little dangerous right there.
Definitely could have been. Dancing around a little bit, but... And that definitely not the bounce Donville wanted to take. A little bit of backspin on the ball.
But take over here on downs. And look, another great field position opportunity for the Lumberjacks here in the first quarter with 1:58 to go as they lead 7-0.
It's going to be the best starting field position tonight for the Patterson Lumberjacks. And as this first quarter is coming to a close with about, what would you say, less than 2 minutes?
Yeah, minute 58 to go here in the first. But it's been all Patterson on offense. They've been able to drive the ball down the field, and unfortunately ended up in an interception down here in the end zone on the last possession. First and 10 for the Lumberjacks with four wideouts as Keller in the shotgun. It's going to be a quick handoff. Couple of little shifty moves around his left side. He's got a little bit of running room. JB and Christopher
right there, giving him some snaps in the backfield. And he's just an all-around player for Patterson so far tonight.
He's got a couple of juke men on that play right there. He was able to get it outside and pick up around 7 yards on the play. Could bring up a 2nd and short, which is, again, if you can get those type of yardages on first down, you're doing good. Could be 4 wideouts for the Lumberjacks with Keller in the shotgun. Be back to pass. He got a little dump pass off to JB and Christopher. A couple little moves. What a move by JB and Christopher on the spin move around.
Yeah, it was a beautiful spin move by Christopher. Enough to get them the Dwayne Scott State Farm first down. And it seems like just give the ball to Christopher and good things are going to happen.
He's making plays. He's getting yardage after the catch. Let's keep it like that.
And he's pretty much been that Patterson offense tonight. I mean, you put him in the backfield, you put him in the slot, he's going to make a play for you no matter what it is.
Nice little dump off, screen pass by Keller. He's once again 4 wideouts, 3 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield. As Keller calls the play. He's in the shotgun. He's going to be dropped back to pass. He's going to complete it. Again, completed to number 11, Jalen McDaniel. Nope. Oh, okay. What number was that?
That's number 11, Gregory Johnson.
Okay. Yeah, I have the wrong one right there on that one. But another nice little catch. Catch and run on the play with a couple quick moves.
Yeah, and Patterson's offense has just been rolling tonight. It's been a very smooth ship so far, and that's going to be the end of our first quarter. Looks like Patterson offense is just going to be walking off the field.
So here in Patterson, at the end of the first quarter, your score is 7-0. Patterson Lumberjacks lead for your State Farm High School football game of the week at 95.3 FM, KQKI.
This is Von Richard, General Manager of Walk-On Sports Bistro at 908 North Canal Boulevard in Thibodaux. Walk-Ons puts everything we've got into bringing you game day with a taste of Louisiana. Dig into our mouth-watering cuisine like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp. Plus, fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. And cheer for your favorite teams on one of our 60 TVs. Walk-Ons in Thibodaux, open from 11 a.m. until 11 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and until midnight Friday and Saturday. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win!
Welcome back to the Sugar Dome here in Patterson, Louisiana, where the Lumberjacks lead 7-0 after that great first quarter by the Lumberjack offense.
And it's been, you mentioned the Patterson offense has been humming, but their defense has been playing great.
Absolutely. I know we talked about the defensive side of the ball in pregame, and we talked about that being their weakness. But they've come up with two or three big stops here from the Donville offense, which was, I didn't know what to expect. I have not watched Donville all year, but they did. The Patterson's defense is holding up their side of the bargain tonight.
They sure are. I mean, you mentioned Patterson has been progressing throughout the season. That defense, week by week, has just gotten a little bit better, but now it finally seems like they have finally put it all together, finally reached as good as they could be. Of course, that's just the first quarter. We might be jinxing them once again over here, but they've looked really good tonight. They've been very physical, and if they continue to play like that, that could be the difference maker in tonight's game.
And now, here we go in Tiger territory, ball around the 32-yard line. Keller in the shotgun. Got a man in motion. He's going to swing him out to the right. He's going to try to get to the outside. It's going to be Christopher. He breaks a couple tackles, and he's down around the 29-yard line, 29-yard line.
And it's just so fun to watch Christopher play. I mean, these last three plays, I'm pretty sure this whole drive, well, outside of that last catch by Johnson, but outside of that, it's been all Christopher this drive. And
Keller and Christopher they've shown their athleticism tonight, there's no doubt.
They've been great, and on that last play right there, I mean, they threw it about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, thought he was about to get tackled for a loss, and then he zoops up the field, gets about a 10-yard gain, and next thing you know, it's a first down for the Lumberjacks.
What a nice call. Well, seemed to be he got positive yards on the play. Oh, no.
No, they're gonna mark the ball down.
They're ruling him down. But, again, that was not a bad call right there. He sent Christopher, I believe, in that motion right quick around the left side, but he was able to keep it up the middle to try to get that quarterback keeper. Got him about a yard on the play, but it wasn't a bad call right there.
Yeah, and a nice job by Donville's defense, not be fooled by Christopher. I mean, of course, it's been all Christopher this drive. It's a good play call to try to, lure Christopher out there. They've done that, send him out the backfield, fake the ball to him, and, keep it up with Keller, maybe try to surprise the Donville defense right there, but they were not fooled.
2nd and 9 for the Lumberjacks. Keller drops back to pass. He's going to bring it around, he has a man open on the left side. Touchdown! And it's going to be another touchdown for the Patterson Lumberjacks.
And that might be the play of the game. What an amazing throw by Keller.
Scramble. It appeared that he was going to take off running on the play. Initially, I thought he might have crossed the line of scrimmage on the pass, but I think he stayed within that zone. And he completes the pass to one of his receivers.
And number 11, Gregory Johnson, on that touchdown catch. And I mean, that's just great job by Keller. I mean, as you said, it looked like he was about to scramble, take off running, and that was just an off-balance throw. I mean, he's throwing that in a very awkward position. Normally, you see that ball incomplete, but he put it right on the money for Gregory Johnson. And as his kick is up, and it is good. And Patterson takes that 14-0 lead after an amazing play by Haven Keller. And with Patterson taking a 14-0 lead, we are going to be taking a break. You're listening to KQKI 95.3 FM on your State Farm Game of the Week.
Conrad Shipyard, building Louisiana and the Gulf Coast since 1948. For over 75 years, Conrad has set the standard for safety, quality, and integrity in shipbuilding. With 5 state-of-the-art shipyards across Louisiana and Texas, Conrad delivers top-tier vessels for commercial and government clients alike. Conrad is proud to support our local athletes, cheering them on every step of the way. Conrad Shipyard, where craftsmanship runs deep and community comes first. Conrad Shipyard, the best there is.
Welcome back to the Sugar Dome here in Patterson, Louisiana, where the Patterson Lumberjacks take a 14-0 lead over the Donville Tigers. And look, it's been all Patterson so far tonight. And look, I'm impressed with Patterson on both sides of the ball.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Patterson's defense has stepped up to the task, and Donville's only had the ball for 2 series, and it's been 3-and-out both times. And now they're going to have a really good return right here. On the return, number 5, Isaac Roderick.
Oh, we're going to have some
flag.
extracurricular activities on the sidelines, on the Patterson sidelines by one of the Donville Tigers, and there went some flags flying there.
Yeah, that's
unfortunate to see.
It is. Let's see. You said it was on Donville. They're going to mark it back?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be on Donville. There was a player on the sidelines, and he kind of, I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know who's it going to be on. I couldn't see what happened.
There's a Patterson coach, Livid, down there. Might have been on a player, potentially. But, of course, maybe he's just, that's maybe not related to the penalty.
Waiting on the call from the officials.
It was nice and Hanson last week. They had that loud walkie-talkie. We could hear every call that the referees made. But, they're going to call it on Donville, it looks like. We pointed that way.
It's going to be a dead ball, personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct.
On Donville.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Donville.
So it's a 15-yard penalty, moving them not in the right direction. And that's a killer for Donville. I mean, they haven't started.
Especially when they're down 14-0 here in Patterson on the road, and they have not. Their offense has not been able to get anything.
They needed
going.
a spark, and that kick return was the spark they needed. But of course, extracurriculars out of after the play lead them back to where they have started inside their own 30-yard line. As now as Garrison sits back in shotgun formation, he has 3 receivers to his right, 1 receiver to his left, and a running back in the backfield. And play has stopped for a minute. Referee is putting his hand over the ball, letting the chain gain get a bit settled, and looks like we're about to resume play, and we sure do. He's waving his arms, and now we're about to see the play. Interesting to see what we see from Donville right here as Garrison about to take the snap.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. They got 4 wide receivers. It's going to be a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be offsides on the Patterson Lumberjacks.
Offsides against the Lumberjacks.
So Donville gained some of the yardage they lost back on that penalty.
Have a score from Mr. Clyde LeBlanc here on. So it's going to be a John Court State Farm scoreboard update. Jeanneret once again on top of their opponent tonight, 32-0 in the first quarter, looks like.
Jeanneret up big right there. And so on this first play into the first quarter.
Just getting an update that Berwick's trailing St. James 21-0 first quarter. It's going to be second and about 6 for the Tigers here in Patterson. With 10:20 to go in the second quarter. Tigers back to pass. Another overthrown pass by the quarterback for Donville.
And it must not just be Garrison tonight, because that is his, 4th overthrown ball so far today. I mean, it just has not been a good showing so far for him. And which is brutal to see, because last week against Berwick, he did look very good. But, of course, this is great for Patterson. I mean, now it's going to be 3rd and 5 once again, and they've punted it quite a bit so far tonight. And maybe they would do the same thing, just hoping their defense gets them back on track. But
see if Patterson defense can come up with another stop here. As we wait to play, we got 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Actually, as they shift another receiver to the right side, so there's going to be 3 wide out to the right. There's going to be a quick pitch to the right side.
Oh, they blow the play dead.
It's going to be blown dead. Like it's going to be timeout right before the play by Donville. So that's a Dickie Fitzgerald timeout.
Oh, and that's a timeout Donville might want to have back. It looks like that play was going to work for the Tigers. The running back had a lot of open space, definitely enough to get the first down, but obviously they saw something before the play that they didn't think would work. Of course, Patterson does play a lot of... Oh, they're about to get a delay of game. That's why they called the timeout, which obviously makes sense. You know, they don't want to...
We appreciate our brother window up here.
Oh, yeah, we sure do.
I'm watching like, oh, y'all talk.
Yeah, a lot to pay attention to up here. Sometimes you miss that the play clock's about to run out.
Yeah.
But we, of course, appreciate all the help we can get. So now Donville's going to have a lot of time to...
It's going to bring up a third and manageable, but Patterson Lumberjacks defense has been showing out tonight.
They sure have. They've played like a completely different unit. Actually played a lot like the unit we saw against the Berg Panthers a few weeks ago.
Like I said earlier, I'm not sure. I haven't watched Donville this year yet, but Patterson is putting it on them tonight here
They sure are.
Patterson in the second quarter. The 3rd and 6 for the Tigers, drops back to pass. Patterson's got a man. He's going to keep it around the right side. Quarterback keeps it around the right side. He's going to pick up a first down and plus some here on the play.
Because Garrison looked like a gazelle out there running. He had a lot of open space, and he moved quickly out of that backfield. I saw him cross the first down marker, and I'm almost thinking he's at the line of scrimmage just because of how fast he was moving. But great scramble right there by Garrison to get a Dwayne Scott State Farm first down.
Be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Still in their own side of the field. Here we go with 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield for the Tigers. First and 10. Keeps it around the left side. Again has a man open. He has a man open around the left side, and he overthrows him.
And passing the ball has just not worked so far.
Patterson had good pressure on him on that.
They did. And that's what Patterson's defense, that seems to be their M.O. Loading the box up, playing man coverage with the cornerbacks, and hoping and having a lot of faith in the cornerbacks so they can get the job done. And so far tonight, it seems like they don't even need to get the job done because Garrison's been overthrowing just about every pass so far. But
their only big positive yardage has been with his feet.
Exactly. The passing game has not worked for them whatsoever. I don't want to be wrong here, but has he completed a pass tonight?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. And we're entering the second quarter with your starting quarterback not completing a pass. Not exactly great.
2nd and 10 is be a handoff around the left side, but the Lumberjacks are going to meet him at the line of scrimmage. He may get a half a yard on the play.
Yeah, if that. I mean, it was a great job by Patterson's defense. Just
a lot of pressure up the middle.
A lot of pressure, and they're loading that box. They're bringing that pressure every play, and it's worked out great for them. And Donville seems like they can't have an answer for that. They don't know what else to do so far on offense. Any play they call has not worked, and the only first down they've got so far tonight is an improvised play by the quarterback, using his legs, like you said. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do right here on 3rd and long.
He drops back to pass. He throws the ball deep. He throws it into double coverage, and he's going to be overthrown.
And that ball falls incomplete. Looks like the Donville receiver was hurt. Gets back up. He was fine. Just showing a little bit of extra emotion, you know. Yeah.
That's going to bring up 4th and long for the Tigers again. Here again. Looks like they're bringing on their punt team. Patterson Lumberjacks defense is holding the game tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, normally you see high school teams go for it left and right, but based on the way this Patterson offense is playing, and with it still being a fairly close game, if you don't get it, why give Patterson amazing field position? Have some trust in your punter to pin them back deep, and that's exactly what Donville does.
Bad snap. Oh, he almost gets to it on the block punt, but he still is able to get it away. It's going to take a Donville roll here. Looks like it's going to be down inside the 20 of the Lumberjacks, where the ball's going to be down around the
17-yard line.
17-yard line, yep.
So that was a great punt right there by Donville, the best punt so far of the night. I mean, every single time Patterson has touched the ball, they've had the ball on around their own 40-yard line. So this is going to be the best starting field position tonight for Donville's defense.
Yeah.
Or starting for Patterson's offense. So let's see what they do right here. And, of course, they've completely dominated time of possession. I mean, we're sitting here with about 8 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in the second quarter. But that first quarter was all Patterson. And the second quarter, with a good drive right here, Patterson could potentially be up 21-0 with no time left in the second quarter.
Here's Patterson start 1st and 10. They're on 17 with 2 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's not going to have any yardage on that play, Jude.
No yardage at all.
Met immediately at the line of scrimmage and dropped. Well, they look like they're giving him a yard, actually.
They might have. Yeah, Keller had some extra contact right there. He was kind of pushing the line forward. That might have did it right there for the Lumberjacks. But that's a rare miss so far on offense. So far tonight it's been a lot of positive plays compared to the negative ones. But at least he didn't lose yards, I mean, still gained 1 right there. You're moving in the right direction.
2nd and 9 for the Lumberjacks. Looks like Christopher in the motion. He's going to draw back the pass. He double pumps. He has a man. Oh, he almost makes a one-handed catch. That would have been number 11, Gregory Johnson.
Definitely think that was an interesting guy to throw to right there on the play. Of course, that's having
double coverage.
Receiver. Yeah, double coverage. The safety was coming over from the top. I mean, definitely an interesting throw. But, of course, Keller knows his receiver. He knows his personnel. He knows that Johnson can go up and make those catches. But that was not one of those chances. Definitely a risky ball to throw. One he wishes he could have back. But nonetheless, it's 3rd and 9 for Patterson. And this could potentially be a big 3rd down for Donaldsonville right here. I don't think we see Patterson go for it right here on 3rd and 9 from almost within their own 20-yard line. Oh. And that's one Donaldsonville wishes they could have back. Number 34, Kenneth Warner, just comes running across the line of scrimmage for an offside penalty by Donaldsonville. And that's a free 5 yards for Patterson.
Makes it 3rd and manageable here.
Oh, yeah.
For the Lumberjacks.
3rd and 4 now.
And depending on what they do here, I mean, if it's 4th and inches, I don't think you can call me crazy if Patterson does a little QB sneak right there.
I believe you're right. So here we go, 3rd and 4 for the Lumberjacks on their own, 25, 24. Keller drops back to pass. He has he has a man. His receiver has his defender beat down the sidelines. And let me tell you, if he takes a little bit off that pass, we're looking at 6 right there on the board.
Yeah, that's a missed touchdown right there by Patterson. One they wish they could add back. Number 18, Jamal Pollard, had both the safety and the cornerback beat. And it looks like Patterson, in the game against Burke, they did that drop kick type of punt formation. They kept their offense out there and still punted the ball away. Probably what we see them do here.
Smart move. It'd be a smart move.
So let's see what happens. Of course, Donaldsonville doesn't have anyone back deep.
Oh, yep, that's what he's going to do. Oh, takes a... Oh, there we go. So the ball's going to be down around midfield after the pooch punt.
So the best starting field position so far tonight for the Donaldsonville Tigers. And they're going to have to take advantage of this. I mean, their defense made a stand. And with about
7:59 to go in the second quarter, the Lumberjacks still lead 14-0. But the Tigers are going to take over on right here around the 49, their own 49.
So let's see Donaldsonville do something offensively. But Patterson's defense has just been so physical so far tonight. They're bringing a lot of great pressure, putting a lot of confusion on Garrison. So let's see if Patterson can continue to do that.
It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He might pick up around a half a yard on the play, but he immediately met at the line of scrimmage by that Patterson defense.
And it's like I'm having deja vu. I mean, every time Donaldsonville runs the ball, that seems to be the same result. They get about half a yard, and nothing really comes out of it. So we need to see Donaldsonville start to involve some trickery here. Put some people in motion. Confuse this Patterson defense a little bit. Make them not stop the box and respect you throwing the football. Let's see what Donaldsonville can have any answer to that.
4 wide receivers for the Tigers on 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back to pass. He's scrambling in the pocket. Has a man open downfield. Oh, he makes a jukey move to the right, and he's going to be. It's going to be a big gain for for the Tigers here on this is going to be a Dwayne Scott State Farm first down.
Number 4, Jadarius Rome on the catch right there.
What a beautiful catch and move after the play.
Very good. I mean, he could have been stopped before the line of first down, but he made a nice move and was able to get more than just that. And that was a great play as well by the quarterback, number 12, Garrison.
Yeah, he scrambled out the pocket and still completed.
And that's the only way they've been able to have positive offensive yardage so far tonight, by moving out the pocket and scrambling.
Drops back to pass. He keeps it. He's going to be taken down, and behind the line of scrimmage is going to be a sack on the play.
Yeah, he's going to
lose about a half a yard. Maybe on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for the Tigers with 6:56 to go in this half.
And that's an interesting play call. I mean, that's something that's definitely different from what they've been doing so far tonight. But in reality, is it actually? Because they've ran the ball up the middle on 1st and 10 a lot so far tonight. And yeah, they didn't give it to the running back, but they did it with the quarterback. And now they're going to call timeout, or actually there's going to be an injured timeout for a Patterson player. Let's see, look who's the injured player. He looks like he's walking off the field, kind of hobbling off the field, so at least he's not, severely injured. On the injured Patterson player is number 50, Zylan Blackson.
Walks off on his own power, but looks like he's going to be okay. Again, look, it's been a really good first half for the Lumberjack offense and defense. As Patterson leads here 14-0 over the Donville Tigers. And again, so far I'm impressed with both sides of the ball for the Lumberjacks.
Me as well. I mean, after that first down stand right there by by Patterson, I mean, their defensive line has just been very physical tonight. Donville has had no room to do anything.
2nd and long for the Tigers. He pump fakes. He has a man downfield. And he has the man down, and he makes the catch.
Wow.
What a beautiful catch by the Donville.
What a catch right there.
Oh, it's going to be a touchdown. He's going to say he's in for the score.
What a beautiful throw right there by Garrison, but an even better catch.
You notice that little second pump had his defender stunned over there, and he makes pretty decent coverage, but he's still able to bring in the pass for the touchdown.
And that's the Garrison I saw last week against the Panthers. Beautiful passes down the field, and we've seen a lot of misses from him so far tonight, but this drive, it seems like things finally settled down for him. He got his head back in the game, and he makes a beautiful pass right there, beautiful back shoulder pass.
The extra point is up. The extra point is good. So here in Patterson, the Donville Tigers take the drive down the field to get on the board for the first time tonight, and your score is Patterson Lumberjacks 14-7 over the Donville Tigers here in Patterson for your State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Patterson State Bank is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. This is Bill Marine, Board Chairman, and on behalf of our staff, management team, stockholders, and Board of Directors, we want to let you know how much we appreciate your business and support. Being part of the history of this great community that we call the Tri-City area has been both rewarding and challenging, and PSB looks forward to many more years of serving you. Thanks from Patterson State Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Patterson, where the Donville Tigers have just come off that score. Nice drive. Here's the kickoff. We take it in.
Number 18, Jamal Pollard on the return. Gives Patterson the ball at around their own 35-yard line. Solid return right there.
Again, the story has been the Lumberjack offense and defense. However, that last drive, the Donville Tigers were able to come away with a pretty good drive and a couple of really good catches, especially on that touchdown catch.
So let's see Patterson get back into that rhythm they had in the first quarter. I mean, they were just moving the ball so well, and, just to see what they can do right here on first down. Of course, a score definitely would be needed on this drive. Donville's offense seems like it's starting to come alive, so if Patterson can add a score right here, help lengthen their lead back to 14 points, definitely would help them out a whole lot.
First and 10 for the Lumberjacks. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield. Uh-oh.
Oh.
We had movement by the whole entire offense, and the ball was not snapped.
So that's definitely going to be a false start. Yep.
False
I
start.
heard that on TV one time. The referee said false start, everyone but the center. So
That's exactly what just happened.
And you got to wonder what happens on those plays right there. Does the center not know the own snap count? Who knows? I mean, that's the most important person to know. He's the one that moves the ball, but sometimes you just got to tap your helmet and move on with it. But
So we're going to be first and 15 for the Lumberjacks. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 in the backfield for Keller. Takes the snap. He has a man downfield. Oh, it's going to be. Oh.
yeah, pass intended for Christopher. It seems like more than me, Christopher drew the contact right there and kind of ran into the defender.
Yeah, I believe that's why it was a no call.
Yeah, everyone kind of was looking for that pass interference, but just from my point of view, it seemed like Christopher ran into him, and nothing the DB did right there to warrant the push down. And that's the rare miss for Christopher tonight. Every play he's touched seems to turn a goal, but it seems like he's kind of lost that Midas touch so far. But now it's going to bring up 2nd and 15 for Patterson. Arguably the worst field position and kind of spot they've been in tonight.
When that play originally started, I thought Christopher was going to have his man beat, but the cornerback was able to keep up with him on that play. And again, 4 wide receivers. Keller back to pass. He's going to go back deep to the deep side of the ball again. Oh, he's going to come up short. Lucky that wasn't picked off.
Yeah, and a rare miss for Keller so far tonight. His receiver seemed like he was running towards the middle of the field on a post, and he kind of threw it like he was running a corner route, so maybe some miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback. And definitely Keller's lucky that pass wasn't intercepted. Would have been his 2nd interception of the night. And, Donville's player was in position, but the ball was also kind of a little bit underthrown as well, on top of it not being thrown in the right direction. So now it's going to be 3rd and 15 for the Patterson Lumberjacks, and they might be punting for their 2nd straight drive.
We got some problems with the clock up here.
Oh, now they're going to blow it dead. Yeah, that.
I believe we have a whistle blown because of the clock.
Yeah, the game clock is currently at 0-0-0. You can't play with the game clock being 0-0-0. So, yeah, they're trying to fix things up in the booth, and yeah. Stoppage of play gives Patterson almost, a free timeout to kind of discuss what they're going to do on this next play. And what do you think we're going to see from Patterson right here?
A pass.
Definitely. Definitely see a pass right here from Patterson. Definitely going to see how they get, would like to see Christopher involved on this 3rd down just because he's been your best playmaker so far tonight. Give him a pass, give him some open space. You might want to call a screen pass for Christopher and just let him work, or give him a slant over the middle. Just something to get the ball in Christopher's hands. And as he's in the slot right here on the bottom of your screen, number 3. And they're still trying to figure out these clock issues. Patterson and Donville are both on the field, but things are just trying to get moving. Wonder what the issue is. Why the clock just randomly went out, but we'll have to see. And they're just kind of talking things over right now.
It's not even resetting. It's not doing nothing.
And kind of giving you a play-by-play what the refs are saying. They're saying the clock just won't cooperate. Saying it won't do nothing, to quote one of them up here. Just changed the quarter. Buttons are moving, but not the right ones.
Yeah, I believe the clock has been locked up, so they're trying to work it out where we may have to keep the time up here in the booth. Because the play clock and the game clock is not cooperating with them tonight.
Right, we've seen this play clock go from 25 to 35 to 40, so they're definitely pushing buttons.
They sent both teams to the sidelines right quick to see what's going on.
So it definitely seems like we're going to have a stoppage in play right here, and we're also going to keep it here for the moment being.
Negative. 6:01 on game clock counter when we set it down. 6:01.
But overall tonight, I mean, definitely been great from Patterson to see how they've been going.
We got a stop it of the clock here with some issues, so we're going to take a break here in Patterson from your State Farm High School football game of the week as the officials are trying to figure out what's going to happen with these play clocks and the game clock.
They say you can't have it all, but with Taco Bell's $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings boxes, you can have all you want. So, will you choose the eternally beloved $5 box, the extra elegance in the $7 box? Or will you go full Fuego with the $9 box, now with the Flamin' Hot Grilled Cheese Burrito? The only wrong choice is not to choose. So, pick your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box today, only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Mix excludes freezes. Tax extra.
DoorDash delivery available.
Proven weight loss solutions are now available in St. Mary Parish at the new Bayou Bend Bariatric Center in Franklin. Dr. Johnny Perez offers a comprehensive line of advanced and general surgery procedures, including gastric sleeves and revisions, gastric bypass, and lap band adjustments. Weight loss injections and hormone therapy options are also available. Call 337-471-1215 to schedule a consultation or visit BayouBendHealth.org/bariatric center for more details.
So we're back here. We're back here in Patterson as they continue to have the game. Again, we're back in Patterson. We continue to have problems with the game clock and the play clocks.
It's not going.
Both teams are back onto the field.
No, negative.
Patterson, both teams are on the field right here as the play clock is continuing to have problems. The play clock and the game clock, both are just, out of sync. We got one at 6 minutes, one at 40 seconds. Referee standing over the ball. Yeah, just an unfortunate thing to happen so far tonight is, Donville was seeming to gain some momentum, and Patterson was facing a big 3rd and 15. Definitely something that could potentially kill a drive. But now Patterson looks like they're about to call a play. Got the referees moving away, and they got, maybe the play clock working at 10 seconds. Who really knows what's going on? It's definitely interesting. I mean, who knows?
So again, it's going to be 3rd down and long for the Lumberjacks, but I believe they're going to be going back to the sidelines again until we can figure this out. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, they sent the players on the field, put them back on the field, and then now they're going off. Who knows?
Right, so what had happened was apparently both the game clock and the play clock froze up, and they're having a bit of an issue with it, as they've had to take 2 breaks here in Patterson.
We'll take a break.
So I guess we're going to go ahead and take another break here on KKKI 95.3 FM for your high school football State Farm game of the week.
Family nurse practitioner at Tesh Action Clinic in Pierre Park. We are proud to offer you family and comprehensive healthcare services, including family medicine, full-service on-site lab, and on-staff certified application counselor and pharmacy services. Tesh Action Clinic is located at 3617 Highway 70 in Pierre Park, or call us for an appointment at 95-252-6211. Visit tabhealth.org to find out how Tesh Action Clinic can be your primary care medical home.
When it comes to a stroke, every second counts. That's why Thibodaux Regional Health System is proud to be the only primary stroke center designated by the Joint Commission in a 7-parish area. Our advanced stroke certification means more than just a title. It means life-saving care. From diagnosis to treatment and recovery, our experts and technology are set apart. At Thibodaux Regional, our commitment is to your best outcome, because when it comes to stroke care, every detail matters.
Core Sports Performance offers training opportunities for athletes for ages 8 through collegiate level and non-athletes alike. We take a functional approach, ensuring proper movement patterns and scientific-based training and recovery principles. We offer sports performance training programs. Adult opportunities include one-on-one, semi-private, hybrid training models which combine online programming using our Core Sports Performance Training app and an in-person private training. Let us help you reach your fitness goals at Core Sports Performance, 611 Brashear Avenue, Morgan City.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and with the play clock and the game clock still having issues, that scoreboard is completely dark over there, but sounds like they might just let the people play. Somebody's going to take note of the play clock and the game clock on the sideline, and they're just going to play some good old-fashioned football. So on 3rd and 15, Keller's going to drop back, and he's actually going to get sacked. What a play right there by the Donville defensive lineman. On the play right there, it looks to be number 7, DeCaleb Green, and he was there as soon as Keller dropped back. And that's a rare miss for Patterson's offensive line tonight. I want to say that's Keller's first time being sacked, and he's done a great job of just staying upright in the pocket, having time to throw to his receivers. We haven't really seen him under duress so far tonight, but Donville does a great job bringing pressure on Keller and getting the much-needed 4th down stop. And Donville has been on a roll these past 2 drives. This is Patterson's second time in the last 2 drives punting the football, and now Donville is going to get the ball back. And last time around, they had a really good offensive drive. And of course, Patterson didn't have the best punt last time, and it seems like they do this interesting drop kick punt situation, pooch kick, and now we're going to see them field the ball at around the 45-yard line. So that's where Donville is going to start things on their own 45-yard line. And the scoreboard is turned back on, but the play clock and the game clock are both still frozen. So, yeah, we're going to have to see what happens right there. But Donville's offense is rolling back on the field, and they're going to face a Dwayne Scott State Farm red zone. First down.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back, JP. It's been a challenging quarter.
Man.
To say the least.
I'll tell you what, challenging first half. But we got our scoreboard up. Yeah. So, thanks for your patience, everybody.
So Donville sets up for a 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line, trailing Patterson 14-0, on 14-7. It's gonna be a great job by Patterson's defense right there for the 1 or 2 yard loss on the play.
Yeah, that was actually that pitch play they ran before they called that timeout because they were about to face that delayed game earlier. And, yeah, it seemed like it was going to work, but then, of course, it doesn't work right there. So definitely kind of interesting how that all played out. Play clock still having some issues, so we'll they got something going on. They're getting the track down there, so they got it figured out some type of way. But now it's going to be 2nd and it looks to be 12 for the Donville Tigers. Garrison in the shotgun. He's going to drop back. Seems to be some miscommunication. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw it downfield.
Oh, it's almost picked off and dropped.
Non-open receiver, and yeah, almost intercepted by Patterson. Looks to be need him to turn around, number 8. Drayson Verdon on the almost interception right there. Man, that would have been a big play.
Yeah, it's been a big play for Patterson. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Tigers, though. 3rd and about 12. Here with, I don't know how much time left, but Patterson still leads 14-7.
We know it's not halftime. That's all we know.
Those of y'all watching, bear with us because we no longer have the clock to see what's going on here.
Oh, and wide open in the middle of the field. And a great
pass and completion in the middle of the field. And a great juke after the play for another little quick gain.
Yeah, number 4, Jadarius Rome on the catch and run right there. And he did a great job just finding the soft spot in, the middle of the field. And that's going to also be enough for Dwayne Scott State Farm 1st down. And he just found that soft spot, found where nobody was. And next thing you know, he has a 1st down. So great job right there by Rome.
We're going 1st and 10 for the Tigers. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's going to break a couple tackles, and he's going to have about a 9, almost a 10-yard gain on 1st down on the run. And that will be another Dwayne Scott State Farm first down for the Tigers after a nice run on the play.
Man, that was a great, powerful run. He trucked over to the defender to get enough for that first down right there. And Donville starting to have some success running the football as well.
Another handoff up the middle, but he's immediately tripped up on the play for maybe about a yard, if that.
Yeah, and that play didn't really look like it was going to be much more than a few yards, but Tripp definitely stops it, and they're actually going to mark him down at the line of scrimmage, saying he didn't gain any yards at all. So now it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Donaldsonville Tigers, and they're bringing a new scoreboard box into the press box. So it sounds like we're going to have this whole clock situation figured out.
I hope so. Again, those of y'all watching, we're unable to give you a time right now, but it's got to be ticking down into the little bit left in the first half. He's got a man downfield. It's going to be intercepted by the Lumberjacks. He's going to be intercepted, but he's going to be ran out of bounds around the 25-yard line of the Lumberjacks. And look, I'm not sure what happened on the miscommunication, but Donaldsonville's receiver was wide open on a little juke, and he underthrows it on this one instead of overthrows it.
A lot, yeah.
And it is picked off by the Lumberjacks. That's a big turnover for the Lumberjacks right here before half.
Javian Colbert on the interception, and yeah, he was wide open. I mean, that was a nice play. They had their slot receiver kind of run a bit of a wheel route that had him open down the sideline, and yeah, Garrison has just been making a lot of misses tonight, a lot of errant throws. He's been overthrowing people all game, and now he's underthrowing people. Who knows what's going on?
So again, we probably down to about a couple minutes left in this half. We're unable to tell you at this point, but the Lumberjacks have the ball again, 1st and 10. They're on 24-yard line. Keller dropped back to pass. He's going for the gusto again. He has a man open downfield, and it's complete to his wide receiver, and he's going to take it in. Oh, and I think he's going to be dropped at the 1 or 2 yard line after the amazing throw and catch by the Lumberjacks.
And what a great throw by Keller. I mean, you had a receiver in double coverage right there, and he threw it in the one place where that receiver could have caught the ball.
If you're not watching the game live and you're only listening on the radio, you're missing out.
Yeah, you sure are.
Because that was an amazing pass by Keller and catch. And look, he had 2 defenders on him, and he just drops it in the breadbasket, and he is tripped up. He is tripped up in the Carroll Falls State Farm red zone on the 1 yard line. So here we are, Lumberjacks 1st and goal. It's going to be kept up the middle.
And they're going to...
I believe the play's going to be blown dead for whatever reason. There's a flag on the far side.
Might have been some movement early, or maybe
offsides on the defense.
Okay. Patterson's going to inch a few yards closer to the end zone.
This is at a goal, which only can be...
Yeah, like probably 2 inches move, but hey, it's closer.
It's going to be 1st and goal again for the Lumberjacks inside the half-yard, if that's such a thing.
They're right there. They're knocking on the door.
It's going to be handed off up the middle, and he's going to be in for the touchdown, Lumberjacks. And let me just tell you, I'm going to go back to that pass a while ago again. If you wasn't watching it live, you're missing out, because that was a beautiful throw and catch that will go down right here. I mean, look.
It was just beautiful. I mean,
I don't have no words.
I mean, we're trying to describe it as best we can. It was just amazing. I mean, you had a receiver that was just streaking down the middle of the field, covered by 2 defenders, and he's
just thrown up.
You had to be thrown open for you to be able to catch that ball, and Keller put it in the place that only the receiver could grab it and catch it. It was just a beautiful ball. And if you're driving, listening to this game on the radio, we got a cop here. Of course, he's going to tell you don't look at your phone and drive, but he might give you an exception for this game right here because of how great that pass was.
Hold on a second. Radio is the theater of the mind. Okay, you have to use your imagination.
Exactly.
You know, so it's all right.
Look, of course, you don't condone looking at your phone while driving, of course.
Correct.
Just joking, but yeah.
Just let them use their imagination.
Not sure what happened here on some maybe miscommunication, but on the extra point, Patterson takes a timeout. But again, I'm not sure where we at in the half. We have I'm being told we have 2:22 left here in the half here in Patterson. As a Lumberjacks
time for
go ahead as of right now, 20-7.
Yeah.
As we await the extra point. Whew, I'm gonna tell you, that was an amazing passing catch. I'm gonna say it again.
You often don't see great highlight reel plays like that in high school football.
No, you don't. But I'm gonna tell you, you've had some highlight reels
that was
tonight.
a college level throw right there by Keller.
Absolutely.
And I'm not sure how the recruiting circus is going for Keller, but he definitely should be getting some looks from some schools.
Oh, it's gonna be the extra point's gonna be blocked.
Oh,
it's gonna be blocked. So here in Patterson,
we have a player down.
There's a player down, but here in Patterson, we're being told by the officials that since the clock's messed up, we have 2-something to go left in the half as the Lumberjacks lead 20-7 here at the Sugar Dome in Patterson, Louisiana for your State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Looking for a dumpster rental company that's reputable and affordable? Awapaho Litterbox Rentals is a third-generation company that has been locally owned and operated for 50 years and makes dumpster rental simple, cost-effective, and convenient. Awapaho provides the fastest service in town by using flexible scheduling and saves you money with no hidden surcharges. Call Awapaho Litterbox Rentals at 985-384-0703 and let them take your trash.
Tired of being tricked by dealers giving you a great price only to go there and find out they've added thousands of dollars in additional equipment? Then come over to AJ Doman Chevrolet, where we'll always treat you right. Right now, you can get a 2025 Silverado half-ton crew cab, $9,000 off MSRP. And with your qualified trade, get an additional $1,250 off. AJ Doman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick.
Back here in Patterson, where the Lumberjacks extend the lead to 20-7 here, and look, it's been a great first half for the Lumberjacks offense. And I'll take a quick break with the scoreboard update. We just got an update from Berwick as the Panthers trail the St. James football team 49-0 at the half. Here's a kick. Here's a good return on the play, but I believe it's going to be coming back, Jude. I saw
yeah. You got two defenders, or you got a Patterson player and a Donaldsonville player just tackling each other down there. When a Patterson player with some theatrics down there on the sideline trying to sell that penalty right there. Flop it down on the field. But yeah, with St. James seems to be winning that football game. It sounds like they're going to be district champions. So the winner of this game is going to be playing for district runner-up. And so far tonight, it looks like it's going to be Patterson with that 21-7 lead. But Donaldsonville
still a lot of football left.
Oh yeah, still a lot of football left. Anything can happen, especially in the second half. But yeah, it's going to be a holding called right there on Donaldsonville during the return.
And
so
a little after play. I don't know if anybody caught that, but a little curriculum going on. A little theatrics on the play.
So once again, another good return for Donaldsonville being brought back due to a penalty. So now they're going to face 1st and 10. It's going to be Dwayne Scott State Farm first down on their own 30-yard line. And a score is much needed for Donaldsonville right here.
As they set up 1st and 10. Slings it out to the right side. He has an open man on the outside. He's a lot of running room. He's going to be a Dwayne Scott State Farm first down as he's ran out of bounds around the 45-yard line on their own 45. Maybe show it about 46, 47, somewhere around there.
He's going to get enough for Dwayne Scott.
No, 44-yard line. I'm sorry. Got a little blur on my window here. Be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 5 wideouts. Nobody in the backfield with the quarterback as he's in the shotgun. Clock ticking that we can't see. Another quick pass to the outside. Another completion for about a 7-yard gain on the play. Little quick outs as he's probably working that clock with the remaining time and a half.
And we're seeing a different defensive scheme right here for Patterson. Most of the game, they've been loading the box and playing a lot of man-to-man coverage. This time around, they're kind of bringing their defenders a bit off, playing some soft zone, and Donaldsonville's taking a lot of advantage of that. They're shredding this Patterson defense right now, making those quick passes.
Drops back to pass again. He stays in the pocket. He has a man downfield. Oh! And it's right through the hands of number 4.
Jadarius Rome, and that's, one Rome's going to wish he had it back.
He's going to want that back because he ran a good route.
Very good route, and it was a great throw.
Great throw by the quarterback, and it went right through his
Especially on a night where Garrison's been missing some throws, and man, that's going to be killer for the Tigers. It's now, instead of it being a first down in Patterson territory, it's going to be third and about 5. Yeah.
So here we are, 3rd and 5 with 5 wideouts for the Tigers as he drops back to pass.
Plenty of time.
Apparently he's going deep, and it's going to be incomplete. What a great defensive play by the Lumberjacks.
And that was another on-the-thrown ball. They had a receiver streaking down the field, and he throws it. And look, he has good touch on his ball, but almost it seems like he puts too much touch on the passes because a lot of these, it looks like there's going to be a flag or a player down maybe. Looking somewhere.
I don't see.
Or not. I think I might have heard the
No,
PA.
it's going to be a timeout.
Timeout,
that's going to be a Dickie Fitzgerald timeout here in Patterson from the Donaldsonville Tigers. Again, I can't tell you how much time left in the half as the scoreboard continues to have trouble, but the Patterson Lumberjacks lead here 20-7 for your State Farm High School football game of the week.
When you shop G&J Curbside, you'll find products that you won't find anywhere else in the area. Shop GJCurbside.com for exclusive products, including Dano's Seasoning, Black Rifle Coffee Company, Matt and Steve's Pickle Bloody Mary products, and the list keeps growing. Visit GJCurbside.com to see their extensive list of grocery, household products, and even home decor.
This is Eric Lynn. On behalf of the Lynn family and the G&J staff, we appreciate your support. Please visit GJCurbside.com. From our curb to yours. GJCurbside.com.
Welcome back to Patterson. I believe we're told with 1:51 to go here in the half, the Tigers are setting up for a 4th down, and it appears to be going for it around the midfield. So 4th and about 5 for the Tigers. We'll see if the Lumberjacks can get a stop here. He's going to drop back to pass. He completes the pass around the right side. It's going to be good enough for a 1st down for the Tigers.
Big hit right there by Patterson's defense, but it was a great play design by Donaldsonville. They faked the jet sweep and threw it to the receiver in the flat, who just he was a tight end and kind of was acting like he was going to pass block and just rolls out, sneaks out, and no one was guarding him, and it's a free 1st down for Donaldsonville. So they're loading up quick.
Bad snap, but he's able to take away with it. He's going to cut around the left side. He's going to be taken down pretty hard.
Yeah,
There's going to be a flag on the play because it might be a little...
Yeah, that's a late hit right there. He looked like he was sliding, and that hit came in a long time after he was on the ground. So that's a free 15 yards for Donaldsonville, and that could be...
No, it's going to be a holding call.
Okay, don't listen to me. That looked like a late hit, but... Late hit if I ever seen one, but I guess not. Interesting, okay. That's pretty late for a holding call, too, I would think. He was way down on the ground, but hey, I'm not a referee, so. All right. So, after the holding penalty, it's going to bring Donaldsonville back 10 yards. Be 1st and 20 for them, and that's a killer penalty. I mean, they were driving right there, moving pretty quickly down the field, and now they're going to be 20 yards behind the 1st down mark. They're going to have to make something shake.
19 for the Tigers.
So the Tigers appear to be moving backwards instead of... But as you said a while ago, they had a decent drive going. It's going to be a play action. Has a man. He's gonna. This one time is gonna be overthrown on the cross route by number 6. No, that's gonna be
number 6.
Yeah, we're having trouble with these.
And yeah, he was open, and these Donaldson receivers have been getting open tonight. It's just been a lot of misses by their quarterback so far. And, you know, at halftime, they're just going to have to tell them to settle down. You know, you got these receivers open. Just settle down, make your throws, and hopefully they can get something to shake. But now it's going to be second and forever for the Donaldsonville Tigers. And
how tall do you think the quarterback is for Donaldsonville? Because he's pretty tall.
He's tall. Maybe 6'5"?
Yeah, he's up there.
6'3", 6'5", somewhere in that range.
A pretty tall fella.
Oh, yeah.
Another stoppage.
And they're gonna
delay of game.
Delay game.
For the Tigers as they continue to back up, go in reverse.
They got a delay a game with no play clock? That's interesting. I mean,
well, they're keeping it on the field, so.
Right, they are, but they're going to wave
Oh,
the
he's
flag.
waving it off.
Yeah.
It's been waved off.
Yeah, it looks like they try to call for some more time right there, and referees just, you know, they had some talkage over
I keep
it, but
wanting to
they're
look
gonna
at the scoreboard, unfortunately, but it's blacked out.
Yeah.
It's going to be second and a mile for the Tigers.
Yeah.
He drops back to pass. There's a man open, but it's going to be complete, but still going to be third and about 15 after the completion by the Tigers.
Yeah, would have get some yardage back, but not a whole lot, and now they're going to face a pretty long time to go. Yeah, it'd be 3rd and 15 for the Donaldsonville Tigers. They have a much-needed first down. Is what they need right here, and they're going to
Play action. He has a man open. He completes the pass across the middle, breaks a couple tackles. He's going to be just at the first down marker here. We're going to see what the mark is.
And it seems like he's going to be short, just inches short. The referee held up his fist, marking that it was short, and it's going to be 4th and inches for Donaldsonville. The play clock is going to keep running, and they definitely should just QB sneak this. They're inches away from it. And that's exactly what they do. Garrison's going to get enough for the first down. It's going to be a Dwayne Scott State Farm first down.
I'm trying to see if I can get a play clock time here.
And looks like some scufflage down there. Maybe someone hurt, but Donaldsonville maybe calls a timeout. Honestly, they should. Not sure how many they have left, but well, I guess, you know, the clock does stop within 2 minutes, you know, of a first down, you know, in high school and college football. And
any idea what time? How much time?
Let's see what they're going to do. All right, yeah, clock doesn't start until they set the ball.
Legal substitution against the Lumberjacks.
Oh, that's what they're going to call right there. All right, so it's going to be a free first down for Donaldsonville. So a legal substitution on top of the first down that they gained. So it's going to be Dwayne Scott State Farm first down for Donaldsonville. And they're inching close to the Carroll Falls red zone. Inching close right there. There's going to be about 37 seconds remaining in this game. So enough time. 40 seconds are going to correct it. So it's going to be enough time for Donaldsonville to definitely put some points on the board here. Not sure how many timeouts they have left, but enough time to get something in the end zone. Okay,
Quarterback drops back to pass. He has a man across the middle. He completes it. He's going to be ran out of bounds after about a 5 or 6 yard pickup.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice play right there.
As the clock continues to tick, though, I believe I'm not sure if he was tackled out of bounds.
Yeah, so, and that's what Donaldsonville needs to do here. Quick passes, get out of bounds, stop that clock from moving. And now Garrison is by himself in the backfield. Donaldsonville is going to be playing 5 wide. They send 2 people in motion. They're going to cross each other's paths, bring the running back in the backfield. That seems to be number 0, Anthony Johnson. Now Garrison's going to drop back, scans over the middle of the field, and he's going to overthrow Johnson. Almost had a Patterson defender there to make that interception, but not quite there in time.
It'll be 3rd and 6 with probably seconds to go as we again can't see the clock.
30-second mark. Of course, and yeah, credit to the players for, you know, playing under these circumstances. No, you know, play clock going on or anything like that. You know, going whatever's going on the field. And yeah, 34 seconds.
34 seconds left in half with 3rd and 6 for the Tigers. Be a little delayed handoff up the middle with 30-something seconds left. I'm trying to, not sure what's going on with the play call right there, but.
And they're going to mark them just shy, so it's going to be 4th and inches for Donville. Did a little draw right there. And they're going to once again do that QB sneak, and it's going to work. They're going to get the first down, so clock does stop within 2 minutes. And seems like a timeout's called. Yep. So the timeout by Donville has been called. It's going to be a Dickie Fitzgerald timeout. We're also going to take a timeout. This is KQKI 95.3 FM for your State Farm Game of the Week, and we'll be back.
Palomar Shipyard, locally owned and operated by the Hidalgo family, proudly serves the marine industry with new construction, conversions, and repair services, all backed by top-quality workmanship. Built on a foundation of safety, commitment, and community pride, Palomar provides a safe workplace for their family of employees and continues to be a leader and a supporter right here at home. From everyone at Palomar Shipyard in Morgan City, good luck to our local students and athletes.
Back to Patterson, where we were just informed we have 10 seconds to go in the half as the Donville Tigers play first down around the what? Can you see 15?
15. So they're going to be in the Carroll Falls State Farm red zone.
There's 10 seconds left. We said he might have time for this one play after this scramble. He's going to be takes it around the left side. He's going to be ran out of bounds around inside the 10, but it's coming back.
And if that's an offensive holding,
be a runoff.
Be a runoff on the clock. So this is probably halftime. Yep. Yeah, that's halftime.
No, wait, what?
Oh, holding
on the offense. Yeah.
So that should be halftime if they do this runoff of the clock, or not. I guess not.
So we'll see. We'll stay here and see. It's probably got to be a couple seconds left on the clock. I'm learning to be 1 second left in the half. 1 second and a half. So we're looking at one play right here by the Tigers. Jeez. And obviously it's probably going to be somewhere in the end zone.
Oh,
you would think.
Go 5 wide, or maybe keep a running back in there for some protection, and yeah, just see what happens. Patterson playing a prevent defense. Let's see what happens right here.
So it's going to be 1 second to go on the clock. Quarterback's dropping back. He has a man open around the, oh my goodness, he has a man open around the 5-yard line, but I believe he's going to be stopped inside the 1-yard line with no time left on the clock for the half. Wow.
And it's halftime.
Wow. Pass is completed.
Reminiscent of
oh
Titans
my goodness.
Super Bowl when they were just inches short as well.
So, man, here we are in Patterson at the Sugar Dome, where the Patterson Lumberjacks take the lead into the half at 20-7 here. And look, it's been a very impressive first half by the Lumberjacks played.
Oh, yeah, very, very impressive first half for Patterson. Right. I mean, coming into the game, if, they were betting lines, you would assume they would be the underdog just based off the records. And they're surprising a lot of people here tonight. And it's a pretty good lead for Patterson, 21-7.
That's 20-7.
20-7.
Yep.
Right,
right. Yep. So here we are for your State Farm High School Football Game of the Week on 95.3 FM as we take a halftime timeout.
It's high school football time again, and your local pick-a-pack in Bayou Vista has all the fixings for a dynamite tailgate party. They have your favorite soft drinks and water. Plus, they have party platters featuring Tony Sanchery's crispy fried chicken tenders, boudin balls, egg rolls, and more. Team that up with their friendly fast service, a smile, and high school football, and you've got a winning combination. That's Pick-a-Pack, located on Highway 182 in Bayou Vista. Open 7 days a week. Best of luck to all of our local high school football teams.
Golf isn't just a game. It's a way of life for a lot of us. That's why at St. Mary Golf and Country Club and Bogey Free Golf, we have teamed up to give you the best of both worlds. I'm Barry Bone, the general manager of St. Mary Golf and Country Club and owner of Bogey Free Golf. If you're ready to come try one of the best 9-hole experiences in the area, come give St. Mary Golf Country Club a chance. If you need your golf clubs repaired or a new set of clubs, we can also take care of that for you too. Two great experiences are located just minutes away from you, right across the street from Berg High School. St. Mary Golf and Country Club, your local spot for everything in golf.
Ah, the sound of my doorbell. It means a brand new package is waiting for me. What treasures did I order this time? I'm so glad my State Farm agent helped me combine my home and auto insurance to get a rate that fits my budget. I don't have to give up what I love. Oh, coming.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, call State Farm agents John Cart and Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott in Morgan City today. Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Central Boat Rentals, locally owned and operated, has been providing safe, reliable, and cost-efficient marine transportation services to the Gulf Coast since 1967. They offer a wide array of vessels, barges, repair facilities, and docks. Central Boat Rentals is a proven service provider, employer, and community partner in South Louisiana. Good luck to our local students and athletes in the classroom and on the field. From your total marine service provider, Central Boat Rentals.
Who that say they're gonna beat that pain? Ponder.
Head pain, neck pain, arm pain,
wrist pain,
hip pain, leg pain,
ankle pain, shingles pain.
Jimmy Ponder Jr., MD, and the pain relief experts at Headache and Pain Center in New Iberia in Gray, Louisiana can help you find relief from your pain. Now you know who that say they're gonna beat that pain?
Me, Jimmy Ponder Jr., MD, and the pain relief experts at Headache and Pain Center. Call for an appointment.
Charlie's Pawn Shop in Morgan City has just about anything and everything. Charlie's is fully stocked with guns and ammo, musical instruments, and accessories including guitar strings, tools, electronics, and more. Shop often because there's always a new selection at Charlie's Pawn Shop. You can also take advantage of their convenient layaway plan. Charlie's Pawn Shop across from Walgreens at the corner of 7th Street and Brashear Avenue in Morgan City.
And welcome back to Patterson High School, the Sugar Dome. It is halftime where the Patterson Lumberjacks are leading 20-7. State Farm High School football game of the week. JP, you know, I've covered a lot of Patterson High School games. It feels like old school Lumberjacks.
Absolutely. Tonight has been old school Lumberjack football.
Yeah.
Outside of the, I know Patterson used to run the ball a lot.
Right.
Obviously, I'm going all the way back before my time. Basically, I mean, I was alive.
Yeah, exactly.
Dalton Hilliard days, running backs and all that.
Right.
But this has been a passing game for the Lumberjacks tonight. And we talked about it before the game, how we knew Keller was could have a big night, and he's improved all year, and he's able to throw the ball. If he was given time in that pocket, and even outside the pocket, he was going to be able to complete some passes, and they were going to be in this ball game. And here they are leading 20-7 at the half. I'm not sure if this is the beginning of an upset, or I don't want to say it's an upset to take that away from Patterson, but they've played some really good football here tonight.
It's been very good. You know, you and I were here earlier this afternoon. We got a chance to speak to Coach Matthew Ford, but there was just a vibe. And we're going to go ahead and hear that interview now. We couldn't bring it to you at pregame, but we believe we've got it turned around where we can go ahead and bring it to you. But after the interview, you'll probably hear the vibe in the background, and then we'll tell you all about it, what we got to experience when we were here earlier today. So here's the interview with Coach Matthew Ford. We apologize. See if we can get this turned around for you. One moment here. We're having a little audio issue. We're going to see if we can get this figured out. Just bear with us. I tell you what, we're going to come back and we're going to try to get this figured out. We'll be right back right after this. 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
Lafayette Electric offers a fully stocked storefront and expansive warehouse from many major manufacturers, from the smallest residential or the largest commercial needs to sophisticated offshore marine and industrial products. With over 30 years of experience, the friendly staff at Lafayette Electric prides themselves on providing excellent service and expert knowledge. See what your locally owned Lafayette Electric can do for you at 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City.
Tesh Action Clinic is proud to serve 6 South Louisiana parishes by offering comprehensive medical services for the whole family. Their services include adult and pediatric medicine, behavioral health, OBGYN, an in-house lab, pharmacy, dental, and much more. They accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most private insurance with sliding fee discounts for the uninsured. Visit tabhealth.org to find out how Tesh Action Clinic can be your family's healthcare provider.
Ah, the sound of my doorbell. It means a brand new package is waiting for me. What treasures did I order this time? I'm so glad my State Farm agent helped me combine my home and auto insurance to get a rate that fits my budget. I don't have to give up what I love. Oh, coming.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, call State Farm agents John Cart and Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott in Morgan City today. Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
And welcome back. Unfortunately, we can't bring you the video of the interview, but I believe we can do the audio. So let's go ahead and try this. We apologize. We're working with a little different connection tonight, but I believe we can bring you the audio of the interview. Here we go.
Good afternoon, Coach. We're here today to ask you a couple of questions about the season that that we've had so far. So, what are some of the positives or signs of growth you've seen despite the challenges this season?
So in spite of our record, you'll see that our team has grown as a family. The relationships they've made, the commitments they've made to each other, the camaraderie has definitely grown. So I think their focus has shifted from just wins and losses to, playing together as a team and coming together and actually working towards a common goal. So I think that's been the biggest asset, biggest thing.
Okay. So what have you learned most about your team and yourself through a tough season like this one?
So the biggest take back from this is, I've learned a lot about these kids, these players. Personally, I've gotten to know them. I've tried to pour in as much as I could into them. At the beginning of the season, I started off with us saying prayer before every practice, before every game, at the end of every practice, at the end of every game. And I didn't know if it was making an impact. And then in week 3, someone approached me on campus, another teacher, and said, I think what you're doing is spot on. And I said, okay, I appreciate that. And they said, I have a student who is on your team. They don't want to name who it was. But they said they learned the Lord's Prayer from you at practice. Wow. And they had no idea what that was before. So I think what that's done is really just shifted the focus from, looking for scapegoats and looking for reasons why they can't and figuring out reasons why they should and can. So
Awesome. One more question. So how do you keep your players motivated and focused when the record doesn't reflect their effort?
Well, I've tried to encourage them to just be themselves. Now, we've had some behavior issues at most teenagers, in a high school setting. But every time we've had a behavior issue where one of the students has ended up in school suspension, something like that, I've taken some time and I've had them write in their own words 600,000, 1,500 word essays actually on, just to reflect on what they're doing, how does it impact their team, how is it going to impact their lives, and really do some soul searching and put it in their own words the way they see things. And I think that opportunity for them to self-reflect and really put some thought into it and just take a little moment to breathe and really express themselves through written word has really helped them grow. So I'm thankful for that. I'm hoping that has been an impact most of all.
Awesome. Look, it was great interviewing you. Good luck to y'all tonight. And look, I really appreciate what you're doing over here at Patterson, especially with the prayer. That's awesome. That's awesome. So appreciate you.
God bless Patterson and the community there. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Man, interesting.
What a great interview.
Yes, very impressive.
Very well spoken by Coach Ford.
Yes.
And again, he brought in the fact that they, started this season as he took over the interim coaching, and prayer was a big thing for him. And look, man, it's pretty cool how
it's paying
he
off.
actually had a player said he learned the Lord's Prayer.
Right.
Yeah.
From that, So, look, whenever you think you're not making an impact,
exactly.
you're actually making an impact in someone's life. So
Very much so. And, we were talking about that vibe that we experienced. When I walked in, you thought today was a state championship.
You actually mentioned that, which the crazy thing is Brady actually mentioned that when we walked in Patterson today. They were getting ready, I think, for their pep rally. And just like he said, and I remember him mentioning that today when we walked into school, and he said, man, the vibe just feels a little different over here today.
It did.
And sure enough, that vibe is being showcased on the field. I mean, Patterson won a 20-7 lead at halftime right now.
Yeah, exactly. And they were like tailgating in the parking lot. We got here like at before 2 o'clock. Before 2 o'clock,
they
they were
barbecue going. Yeah,
they did.
I mean, it's like the principal, Miss Amy Vaccarella, who JP's been knowing her since his high school days.
Yep.
And I mean, they greeted us. I mean, I was like, what is going on here? And it's a reflection of the leadership here.
Well, and again, it's not something you typically see when you're 1-9 on the season with your football team.
Right.
But hats off to them for maintaining that vibe, that school spirit.
Right.
And again, coming in with a 1-9 record on the season.
Yeah.
1-8 on the season. And you don't typically see that, but again, kudos to Patterson. Kudos to the coaches for keeping them together. And obviously, whatever they did this week to prepare for this game has, I spoke to one of the coaches briefly earlier downstairs, and he coaches the defense, and he said he told the kids, what do we have to lose?
Yeah, exactly.
What do we have to lose tonight when you're 1-8? We have nothing to lose. Go out there, leave it on the field, play ball.
Right.
Give it your all, especially the seniors.
Well, it goes to show you that football or any type of sports is not just X's and O's. I'm going to tell you, because this past baseball season, we covered Franklin High School's first home playoff win since like the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe the coach is with Ryan Wade.
Yep.
And he told us, he said, look, the first thing I did, instead of just teaching, and this is exactly what Coach Ford is doing, instead of just teaching techniques, baseball or football, he started teaching leadership, teaching them to be young, productive young men in society, and it paid off on the field. And you see it tonight what Coach Ford is doing, and you can just feel, again, you can feel the difference when you walked in today just talking to the guy. So it is paying off, and it just, like I said, it feels like I guess you can say 10, 15 years ago when you come to a Patterson High School football game, it just has that feel, that vibe to it tonight.
Yeah.
It just feels
different. And again, I'll go back to Coach Ford. I mean, what an amazing guy. I mean, he comes in as the interim, and he brings in a positive attitude to the school. He's bringing in a positive positive impact on the students, on the players.
Yeah.
And it's shown tonight that, and not only shown tonight, but again, we've talked about, Jude and I talked about it earlier, pregame, how they have continued to improve throughout the year. Although the record doesn't reflect it, they have continued to improve, and the offensive side of the ball has been amazing tonight.
It has.
Let's not just talk about the offense, because they only gave up 7 points so far to the Donville Tigers.
And we mentioned that in pregame about how that was one of their weaknesses coming into the season. They've lost a lot of games this season with the offense scoring 40 points and the defense allowing 41. It's been that type of season for Patterson. Almost reminiscent, what's going on in Cincinnati with the Bengals right now. Great offense, bad defense, that sort of thing. But when it all clicks together, you can see how great this football team truly can be. And tonight, he's a good opponent in Donaldsonville.
What a great time to peak.
Right.
Even though, again, we talk about that record, but let's not talk about it too much, because they have an opportunity possibly to slip in.
Wow.
Exactly, to the playoffs. If the right people lose, which I want to say they had someone lose last night that they needed to lose in order to make it to the playoffs. Of course, all they have to do is win. So it's not their control their own destiny type of situation, but there is a situation where Patterson could sneak into the playoffs.
That's
so
amazing.
Let's see if they can finish it tonight in the first half. Or
Take care of their business and in the second half, and a lot of challenges tonight. You know, the clock being out. Apparently the clock is now back operational, and so
kind of tough for us to have to continue to call that first half towards the second quarter because I kept having to look over to one of the officials that's in the booth and try to get a play clock call.
Yep.
And it was kind of tough, you know. But
absolutely. Real quick, I do want to say we invite everybody to join us this weekend on the Berwick Riverfront, the 11th annual Berwick Lighthouse Festival. A great lineup of entertainment, amusement rides, arts and crafts, a lot of great food, and all day tomorrow. Of course, fireworks tomorrow night. You can join us. Make sure you tune in your radio to 95.3 FM KQKI and hear the soundtrack that's synchronized to the fireworks. Good Louisiana theme, football theme.
Yep.
And really, hopefully, I think we're going to have good weather this weekend. Always a great time at the Lighthouse Festival.
Look, I was
always great.
Not say unfortunately, but I had the opportunity of being out there all day today, including yesterday, to try to get the logistics lined up for the police department. Everything was in place by this afternoon. Everything's looking good.
Yep.
The festival grounds look great. Like you said a while ago, the food lineup appears to be great.
Right.
I wanted to actually go out there after the ribbon cutting day before we headed up here, but I didn't have enough time.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But I will get out there tomorrow to get some food.
I can tell you, I could smell fried catfish frying out there this afternoon.
Yeah, that's fresh stuff right there.
And there's a variety of foods there. You got seafood, you're going to have barbecue. I think maybe you might have some Asian food mixed in there as well.
You actually got a booth out there that's, I can't remember the name of the booth, but they're balling crabs.
Oh, wow.
Shrimp, I believe.
Jeez.
And just shrimp ball and all that. But again, shout out to everybody on our Lighthouse Festival committee, and shout out to all our. I'm gonna give my shout out to my boys, my boys in blue, the police department,
you should.
who keeps everybody safe throughout the festival.
Guys and gals.
Guys and gals, that's correct. Sorry about that.
Yep.
So they're out there, having to be out there over this whole weekend.
Yep.
Not on their off weekend, so say, but they're out there working, making sure everybody stays safe.
Not just, of course, the paid and the reserve. Your reserve
Absolutely.
officers.
Shout out to our reserve unit because they come out and these guys do it for free.
Yep.
And put on a bulletproof vest and go out there and protect you guys for nothing.
Yep.
And just for the joy of the community and just to help the community.
I had to give it. If you can go. If anyone goes back on our Facebook page or YouTube channel, we did the ribbon cutting earlier live, and I was interviewing Mayor Duval Arthur and Councilwoman Colleen Askew, and I had to give a shout out to the Fire Chief Jody Acosta because he was on a bike in a police uniform. He's actually police and fire.
Correct.
And all of a sudden I heard everyone scattered, and there were actually 2 accidents on the bridge. Your guys, they all just took off and went, man. They were ready at the drop of a hat.
That's what everybody does.
Yes, so you guys are doing a great job there in Berwick. So congratulations.
Yep. I'm looking forward to going out there tomorrow. I'm bringing my grandson out there. Can't wait to bring him out there and let him ride a few rides.
Right.
Let Poppy get some good food.
Yes. I told Colleen I'm going to look for that fried catfish because, wow, it smells good. And so hopefully we'll continue to have good weather. And we're about to get underway again here in the second half as the Patterson Lumberjacks are leading the Donaldsonville Tigers 20-7. And while we are waiting, we want to thank our sponsors, our title sponsors, State Farm agents John Cart, Carol Foles, Dickie Fitzgerald, and Dwayne Scott, Walk On Sports Bistro in Thibodaux, Conrad Shipyard, Patterson State Bank, Taco Bell, Bayou Bend Health System, Tesh Action Clinic, Thibodaux Regional Medical Center, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Awapaho Litterbox Rentals, A.J. Doman Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram, G.J. Curbside, Hallamore Shipyard, Pick-a-Pack, St. Mary Golf and Country Club, together with Bogey Free Golf, Central Boat Rentals, Headache and Pain Center, Best Jewelers, together with Charlie's Pawn Shop, and Lafayette Electric. So
we're going to keep it here?
Yeah, we're going to keep it
here as we
ready to roll.
For the kickoff for the second half here, where the Lumberjacks going to be kicking off to the Tigers to kick off this third quarter here shortly.
Let's see if Patterson can hold on to their lead and get the unexpected win tonight and become division runner-ups, with St. James blowing Berwick out of the water tonight. Seems like they're going to be the division champs, but Patterson competing for that runner-up spot tonight, and it seems like if they can hold on, they can become division runner-ups.
Nice kickoff by the Lumberjacks. Going to be taken in. He's going to be dropped. He's going to be quickly picked back up on the return. Breaks a few tackles. He's going to be brought down around the 39-yard line of on their own side of the field.
And no penalties on that return. We've seen a lot of penalties, a lot of holding, blocking the backs on Donville so far tonight on the kick return, so they kept it clean right there. And let's see if this Patterson defense can continue the physicality they showcased in that first half, because they were just a dominant unit. Outside of the one touchdown drive that Donaldsonville had, which featured a good play on the run, good throw on the run from the quarterback, but outside of that, it's been very quiet for Donaldsonville. Patterson's defense has done a great job, so let's see if that can continue in the second half.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. We have 4 wideouts, 3 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks to the sidelines to maybe possibly change up the play here. Under 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Takes the snap. A little quick out to the left. Makes a couple moves. He has a little bit of room around the left side. He's going to pick up a first down for the Tigers.
Dwayne Scott, State Farm first down. Number 8, Donald Brown on the catch and run right there.
And what a great feeling right now, because we have the clock back, Jude.
Exactly. It's just so much. It's just a relief to have the clock back. It just kind of puts you on edge a little bit, like, oh, what's going on? And just, I know I'm not playing on the field right now, but still, I'm just kind of, like, oh, what's going on? But great to have it back.
1st and 10 for the Tigers at midfield. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He has a little bit of running room. He runs into one of his own defenders. And look, his own defender just saved the touchdown, I believe.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. I mean, his defender almost tackled him right there. Wonder if they're going to put that on the stat sheet. I doubt that, but I mean, hey, yeah, definitely.
Pick him up about 6 yards on the play on 1st down.
But a good run right there, and great job by the offensive line. One of them did tackle the running back, but I mean, outside of that, they did a great job blocking.
Let's bring up 2nd and 5 for the Tigers, but he has a handoff up the middle, and look, he almost breaks another a good run on the play, but he's tripped up by one of his own defenders.
And it seems like he's due. Every run, something happens to stop him from getting into that end zone. And great job by the Donaldsonville offensive line.
So that's going to be another Dwayne Scott State Farm first down for the Tigers here as they continue to move the ball. First and 10, 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Running back in the backfield. The quarterback's in a shotgun. Got a man in motion. It's going to be another handoff up the middle, but he's going to be immediately met by a Patterson defender in the backfield for a loss of about 2 yards on the play.
And that's the physicality we've seen from Patterson's defensive line all game. He just completely bull rushed that Donaldsonville offensive lineman into his own running back, knocking him down on the play. And let's see if Donaldsonville can have an answer right here. They're definitely making things creative on the offensive side of the ball, having some new schemes, some new play calls right here, just trying to get something going to where they can, put some points on the board and decrease Patterson's lead. And now it seems like they're going to be going 5 wide right here. Garrison, the lone man in the backfield. He's going to send a man in motion. He's going to drop back. He's going to look at an open receiver, and the pass is going to be low, and they're going to call it incomplete. Ball hit the ground as it was in and out of the receiver's hands. Pass intended for number 8, Donald Brown. And that's another miss by Garrison tonight. He's had some open receivers like he just had right there, and he just has had a hard time hitting his guys.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the plays have been there for Donaldsonville. You really can't be mad with the play calling overall. It's just the execution of them haven't been at the level they would like. And
so here we are, 3rd and long for the Tigers, and we'll see if they can continue this drive as the play clock winds down about 10 seconds. They better speed it up a little bit here. Gets the little swing pass around the left side, but he's unable to bring it in. So it's going to be 4th and long for the Tigers. So we'll see this drive possibly come to an end. Well, we'll see what happens here. They're probably going to keep their offense on the field, but I'll be pretty shocked for 4th and long.
You know, and a punt could be interesting because they could potentially pin Patterson back deep, and it seems like they're going to do that.
I think their punt team's going to come on the field here 4th and long.
Because the defense was playing a lot better in the second quarter. They, of course, let up that touchdown drive towards the end, which featured that amazing pass from Keller.
Yeah.
But outside of that, Donville's defense has been playing a lot better, and I guess they're now going to have some more faith in their defense, trusting that they're going to get the job done, and hopefully we can see a good kick from Donaldsonville here to pin them back deep.
I'm not sure if he's still on, but he gets the punt off. I'm not sure if he's still online watching, but give a shout out to old Jingles Dale if I see him on there.
And that's exactly what Donaldsonville gets. They get a great punt. Looks like they're going to be stopped at around the 6-yard line. And the snaps haven't been on point for Donaldsonville so far tonight, especially on their punting unit. Every ball's been in the dirt and bouncing around quite a bit. But that's exactly what Patterson wanted, to pin them deep within the 10-yard line. And now it's going to be big for their defense right here to see if they can stop Patterson's offense, which has been humming. I mean, y'all mentioned the vibe in the building at Patterson today was different, and the offense is playing exactly like that vibe y'all have described, just different. And now let's see if Patterson face with a challenge. I mean, they're 94 yards away from the end zone, so let's see what the offense is able to do right here on a Dwayne Scott State Farm first down.
Could be a handoff around the left side. He has a little bit of running room, a couple of shifty moves right there. And it's Christopher showing that shifty moves, man. He's been a huge asset on the ground even tonight.
And he's going to pick up enough for Dwayne Scott State Farm first down. And
what a great way to get out of that deep in their own territory over there with that first down run. We'll see if they keep it on the ground here or go back to that air game.
There's going to be
blown dead.
Play. Do you see any flags? Might be a delay game timeout.
False start on the Patterson Lumberjacks. It's going to back them up 5 yards. They move forward 12, and they're going to back up 5.
So now they're back within the, well, not back within the 10-yard line, but kind of back within the, red zone area within their own 20-yard line.
Set up 1st and 15 for the Jacks.
See, waiting the play call. Seems like they're changing things down on the field. Now Keller.
In the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. And he's going to be met at about
and that's Christopher
maybe a half a yard gain, but yeah, about a yard, maybe a half a yard on the play. So it's going to bring up 2nd and long still for the Jacks.
So now Keller's going to be alone in the backfield. They send Christopher out, and I wonder if they're going to try to get him involved right here. Who knows what they're going to do? I mean, Christopher has been...
We fixing to see something get aired out right here.
Oh, yeah.
5 wide receivers for the Jacks. And there he is across the middle. Oh, he has 2 men actually open, but I'm not sure which one it was intended for.
Yeah, had Christopher and looks to be maybe number 5, Lindsey Howard, both open in the area, but that pass just kind of fell in the one area where they weren't, and it's going to be incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 15 once again for Patterson, back deep in their own territory. And it seems like Keller's going to be the lone man in the backfield once again. 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen, 2 at the top. And obviously a pass is going to be the play right here. Let's drop back.
He has a man downfield wide open. He catches it in stride. He's going to score. He's going to take this one to the house. 10-5, touchdown, Jacks. What another.
18, Jamal Pollard striking down the hash marks into the end zone. That's about an 85-yard touchdown for the Patterson Lumberjacks.
He had his cornerbacks and safety beat by a few steps, and what another amazing pass by Keller.
Right on the money.
in stride, never stopped, completely in stride.
Golly.
I mean, he hit a slot receiver and Pollard, and he just runs right by the cornerback. I mean, Donville had no chance to stop that play, and the only chance was he dropped the ball, which he did not. And Pollard, who's featured on the kick return unit, he has a lot of speed.
Right in the breadbasket.
Perfect pass by Keller.
Here we go, set up for the extra point. The kick is up. There's going to be a flag on the play. We'll see what happens.
Looks like Donaldsonville almost had a block right there if the play wasn't blown dead.
Offsides on Donaldsonville. Move it up. Hey, you might see him go for two, maybe? What are you going to do right here?
Score being, they, of course, had the blocked extra point, so they go for two right here, bring the score to 28.
Look, so it's 7:49 here in the third quarter because we have the clock back up. The Lumberjacks are leading 26-7 right now before this extra point.
Into the field, and now they're going to go for two.
We were correct.
So, yeah.
So, again, like Mr. Tarver said, they're going for two.
That's right.
We got to come up with a nickname. Well,
that's right.
Jets, huh? Jew Jets.
Jew Jets, yeah.
Jew Jets.
Yep.
Patterson sets up for the two-point conversion. It'll be a quick handoff up the middle. And I believe he's going to get in. Let's see, waiting on the call. The Lumberjack, yep, he's in for the score on the two-point conversion. So here in Patterson at the Sugar Dome on this beautiful fall night and your State Farm High School football game of the week, the Lumberjacks lead 28-7 here on KQKI 95.3 FM.
I knew something was different today. I just felt it. We'll be right back.
This is Von Richard, General Manager of Walk-On Sports Bistro at 908 North Canal Boulevard in Thibodaux. Walk-On puts everything we've got into bringing you game day with a taste of Louisiana. Dig into our mouth-watering cuisine like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp. Plus, fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. And cheer for your favorite teams on one of our 60 TVs. Walk-Ons in Thibodaux, open from 11 a.m. until 11 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and until midnight Friday and Saturday. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win!
95.3 KQKI.
Back here in Patterson as the Lumberjacks kicked off already. Taking back, Donaldsonville takes it in, taking up to the 44-yard, 43-yard line of their own side of the field as the Tigers take over here on downs. With 7:42 to go in this third quarter, the Tigers better try to see if they can get something going here because they're down 28-7.
Yeah, 3-touchdown lead for Patterson, and things are going to get ugly quick for Donaldsonville. I mean, they've already pretty much got ugly, but they could get a lot uglier if they don't get a score on the board right here. And now Garrison, he's going to drop back. He's going to have an open receiver. Pass is going to be complete. He looks like he's going to be a bit shy of the first down marker, about a yard shy. Number 8 Jones on the catch right there. So this is going to bring up 2nd and 1 for the Tigers. And the offense has definitely looked a lot better in the second half. Of course, they weren't able to come up with some points right there. They ended up getting stopped, but now on 2nd and 1, let's see, Garrison, he's going to drop back, stands calm in the pocket, he's going to step up, he's going to throw it to a man, and he had a receiver open, task intended for number 8, Donald Brown, but he definitely could have ran for the first down right there. Garrison had a ton of space in front of him to make something shake, definitely get the first down, but he's trying to be a superhero right here, trying to make something out of nothing, make some highlight reel plays, and he had Brown a bit open. There's a window in a world where that pass could have been completed, but with the way he's been missing the ball tonight, it probably would have been better for him to just tuck it and run it. But now it's going to be 3rd and 1 for Donaldsonville. Garrison changing the play at the line. He has a running back behind him. He sends a man in motion. He's going to hand it off to the running back, who's going to get stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And Patterson's going to make a 3rd and 1 stand.
Oh, here comes a flag come flying in.
Flag on the play. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
We'll see who this goes on because this could be detrimental to the Tigers right here. Waiting on the call. Definitely came after the play.
to unsportsmanlike conduct probably on someone.
Yep, dead ball, personal foul against the Tigers.
Yep.
Penalties like that have been killing them tonight. You know, it hasn't been a lot of penalties, but when they get in them, they've been getting these big personal fouls or these unsportsmanlike conducts.
In big moments as well. It's not like a 2nd and 5 when these penalties are happening. They're happening on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, or on a big kickoff return. It's just been unfortunate penalties happening for Donaldsonville, and now it's going to be 4th and about 17 yards, and they're going to bring the punt unit back on the field once again. And it's just been unfortunate for Donaldsonville tonight. This game is not only being killed by penalties because we haven't seen the best performance from their defense and the offense as well, but anytime they have something going on offense, the penalties just bring them back. And it's not exactly the sight you want to see if you're the Tigers.
Especially when you're down 3 scores.
Exactly.
Here's the punt. Oh, they had a lot of pressure on that punt, but he's able to get off a good high kick.
And he's going to have a good bounce.
Ball's going to be down around the 35-yard line of the Lumberjacks as the Lumberjacks take over. 1st and 10 on their own 35 with 6:30 to go in the third. The Lumberjacks with a 3-score lead, and looking good for the Lumberjacks right here. If they can keep doing what they're doing on offense, especially on defense, because they've held the Donaldsonville Tigers to 7 points tonight. Those points came in the first quarter, if I'm not mistaken, for the Donaldsonville Tigers. Correct? Second quarter.
Second quarter. So now it's going to be Dwayne Scott State Farm, first down for the Patterson Lumberjacks. With an offense that is currently humming. Haven Keller was throwing a touchdown pass on back-to-back drives. Or excuse me, he didn't throw a touchdown pass in the drive right before half, but he almost had it. It was a beautiful pass down the field, and now he's going to send a man in motion. He's going to
be a handoff on the left side. Oh, he's going to be met in the backfield for about a 4-yard loss.
And Donaldsonville's defense has honestly not played horrible after the first quarter. They've done a great job stopping Patterson on these 1st and 2nd down plays. It's just 3rd down. They're playing man-to-man coverage on Patterson, and Patterson is just taking great advantage of that man-to-man coverage, trusting in Keller to make the throws, and that's just what's killing Donaldsonville so far tonight. They can't get off the field on 3rd down, and if they maybe would play better defense on 3rd down, this definitely would be a different story. I mean, it's been great 3rd down and 4th down plays for Patterson since the beginning of the game, and it's just killing Donaldsonville tonight.
He's 2nd and long for the Lumberjacks. Could be a quarterback keeper on the left side.
He's going to get back to where they were after the loss of yardage. And now here's that 3rd down play.
3rd and 10 for the Lumberjacks, yeah.
And normally that would be quite a task to complete, but based on the way Donaldsonville's defense, especially the 3rd down defense has been playing tonight, it's going to be, I wish I could keep track of
the stats so far tonight on the 3rd and long and 3rd down conversions by the Lumberjacks, and also 4th down conversions.
Exactly, but they're definitely close to 100% on all of that.
It's going to set up a 3rd and 10 for the Lumberjacks, as Keller's in the shotgun, and he has 5 wideouts, 5 receivers.
And
I heard some whistles.
It's going to be a flag.
Is it a flag? Or I don't see a flag. Oh, it's going to be a
false start.
False start on the Lumberjacks.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 15. And Patterson scored the last touchdown when it was a 3rd and 15 play. So
what's your call?
What's my call? A deep pass down the middle of the field. I mean, that's exactly what we're going to see from Patterson because it's worked, and it's worked very well for them.
Well, let's cue it up. So here we go with 3rd and 15 for the Lumberjacks.
Keller alone in the backfield.
5 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. He scrambles to the right. He has a man. Oh, it's going to be.
Oh! Almost intercepted by number 24, Zaylen Phillips. And that's the rare time of the night we've seen Donaldsonville bring some pressure. They have 1 sack tonight. And now the pressure seems to burst the pipes for Patterson. And it looks like they're going to be lining up to punt. Patterson does a pooch kick type of situation where they keep their offense on the field and punt it like that. So it might look like they're going for it, but they're more than likely going to end up punting the ball away. But that's what's interesting about that formation, because you might have the defense thinking it's going to be a punt, and then you turn around and you run a fake play, or not a fake punt, but just a regular offensive play on them. Keeps the defense guessing at all times. But it is going to be that
There's
punt.
a little pooch kick. It's going to not take a roll at all, but it's going to be brought and down around the 49-yard line inside of the Lumberjack territory.
Yeah.
Some good field position for the Tigers here.
And
with 4:25 to go in the third quarter. Again, Patterson has that 3-score lead, 28-7. We'll
so
see
definitely some time left for Donaldsonville to make something work, of course.
Still a lot of ball game left.
Still a lot of ball game.
But
so now it's going to be Dwayne Scott State Farm first down for Skylar Garrison and the rest of this Tigers offense. So Garrison's going to be accompanied by Johnson in the backfield. He's going to have Johnson open in the flat, but he's going to elect to throw to an open receiver, but he throws it at his feet instead of at his hands, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. And once again, another miss for Skylar Garrison so far tonight. And I mean, we said it, the execution has been there from the receivers, from the running backs, from the offensive line tonight for Patterson. It's just been a story of the quarterback. And we mentioned that in pregame. It's going to be an interesting quarterback duel tonight, or at least that's what I was anticipating. But obviously, Keller's been winning that duel.
Absolutely. All night long, he's been completing his passes. He's not thrown many incompletions. And the ones he has completed have been for scores.
And now Johnson on the run.
Oh, it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and he's going to break several tackles for a huge gain on the play. On a beautiful run.
And he's going to be stopped at the 20-yard line, which means he is in the Carroll Falls State Farm red zone.
Man, he broke some tackles on that play and really looked good.
And it's also going to be Dwayne Scott State Farm red zone.
Nope, first down.
First down. Jumping my words right there.
So 1st and 10 inside the 20 of the Lumberjacks. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be incomplete.
Brown
makes the catch, but he's going to be out of bounds. Yeah.
And Donaldsonville's had a couple plays tonight. Oh, they're going to have a flag.
Flag on the far side of the field. Donaldsonville players are signaling it's going to be against the Lumberjacks, but we'll wait for the official call. Personal foul. Hands to the face. Lumberjacks.
So that's going to be an extra, are they going to mark that, 5 or 10 yards? Can't really remember. What is that?
Should be
10, yeah. 10. Or maybe 15, yeah.
Yeah.
Free 15 yards for Donaldsonville right
there.
there.
Set up 1st and goal for the Tigers.
And that could potentially be maybe a game-changing penalty for Patterson right there if Donaldsonville could score and get some stops.
It's going to be a quick handoff around the right side. And he's going to sneak in this. Oh, I think it has a flag on the play, I believe.
Flag that was thrown.
There is a flag.
Rome was able to walk into the end zone off of the jet sweep. But, of course, we're waiting the penalty marker right here, see what it is all about.
Holding on the Tigers, so that's coming back. The score is going to come back. So that's going to back them up 10 yards on the play. And look, putting them.
Yeah, I mean,
he walked in on the end zone on the end around handoff and untouched, but.
And now you're going to play 1st and goal from the 12-yard line, which is not exactly the most ideal situation to have a 1st and goal.
Drops back to pass. Has a man open across the middle, and he's going to be in for the score.
Number 8,
for the Donaldsonville Tigers.
With a 12-yard strike from Garrison, he catches the pass and walks into the end zone.
What a beautiful pass by Donaldsonville on that play. I mean, look, they're both very similar style quarterbacks.
Very similar.
Keller and what's the quarterback's name for
Garrison.
Garrison.
They both had that kind of Cam Newton archetype to them, to where they're mobile, pocket passing quarterbacks. They like to stand tall in the pocket, and both have big arms. As the extra point is up and no good.
I think it's wide left.
Yeah, wide
extra
left.
Point, no good, wide left. So here in Patterson, as the Donaldsonville Tigers do take that drive down the field and bring the score to the Lumberjacks 28, the Donaldsonville Tigers 13 with 3:36 to go here in Patterson for your State Farm High School football game of the week on KQKI 95.3 FM.
Conrad Shipyard, building Louisiana and the Gulf Coast since 1948. For over 75 years, Conrad has set the standard for safety, quality, and integrity in shipbuilding. With 5 state-of-the-art shipyards across Louisiana and Texas, Conrad delivers top-tier vessels for commercial and government clients alike. Conrad is proud to support our local athletes, cheering them on every step of the way. Conrad Shipyard, where craftsmanship runs deep and community comes first. Conrad Shipyard, the best there is.
95.3 KQKI.
Back here in Patterson, the Lumberjacks still had the lead 28-13 with 3:36 to go in the third quarter as Donaldsonville sets to kick off after that nice score and drive by the Tigers. What a nice kick by the Donaldsonville. Return took it. Oh, he has he breaks the tackle. He has some.
Shoestring tackle right there. But number 18, Pollard.
I believe literally
nice
a shoestring tackle because I believe that's a shoe on the field.
Wow. He was gone. Pollard
Sure
had
that's going to be a towel. It's going to be a towel. I thought it was a shoe.
Yeah. Hey, but it's Pollard's towel too, and he had a great return right there, just rolling through defenders, showing excellent speed. And
I'll be
Pollard
taking it around the inside the 10-yard line on that return, and he brings it up to close to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, and Pollard was the one that caught that last touchdown for the Lumberjacks, and now he's going to bring up at the Wayne Scott State Farm first down. And now let's see if Patterson can continue to add to their lead as Keller and Jones are in the backfield. And
it's going to be a handoff around the right side. He's going to, he's going to take a big hit.
Maybe about a loss of 2 yards right there. And yeah, physical hit right there.
What a great job by Donaldsonville to stretch that play out to the as he continued to try to break the end. He's unable to get around that right side, and he takes a big hit.
He does. Here comes the boom. If we had the copyright, we could play that, but
second and 11 for the Lumberjacks as the clock continues to tick here in the third quarter. Look, Patterson needs to just continue to keep that clock moving as they still have that 2-score lead. He's going to be, he's going to be sacked. Oh, we got one flag.
And that's more extracurricular activity from Donaldsonville. Well, maybe might be on Patterson. Who knows?
As he goes down for the sack, I believe Keller's under the pile, and I believe he's kind of not sure what was going on down there, but this possibly potentially has the issue. I mean, to go against the Lumberjacks.
Yeah,
Another flag just goes flying by the head official.
And that's probably on Patterson because I don't see
It's going to be on the Patterson coaches. It's going to be on the Patterson coaches.
Personal foul against the Lumberjacks.
So penalties are going to offset.
And a sideline warning against the Lumberjacks. So we had personal fouls on both teams. Then we have a sideline warning from the Lumberjacks. So I'm assuming that those penalties offset, and we're going to
just play second and 11.
Play second and 11 again.
Yeah. And it seems like that's...
As you can hear the crowd in the background.
Actually, they're going to move the ball back a few yards. Seems like it.
That's where he goes out of bounds at, I guess.
That's true. He had the sack. That's right. So now it's going to be...
second and long for the Lumberjacks.
Second and long. Yeah, third and long, actually.
Third and long, sorry. So after the 2 penalties, well, 2 penalties and a sideline warning.
Hey, but this is where this Patterson offense comes alive on these third and long type of plays. So now let's see what happens.
4 wide receivers, 1 in the backfield for Keller. As the Lumberjacks play third and long. He drops back to pass. He's got a man downfield. That's going to be just slightly overthrown.
Keller's pass intended for Greg.
Now that's going to bring up a 4th and 15, or 4th and long for Patterson, and Donaldsonville gets the stop they needed, and that was a pretty quick drive for the Lumberjacks as well. That takes up about a minute of the play clock, and with 2:25 remaining in the third quarter, Donaldsonville is going to get the ball back, probably with some good field position. Haven't seen the best punts tonight from Patterson, so Donaldsonville may be in position to put another score on the board and decrease this lead to one possession.
It's the punt off. It's going to be a good, nice little roll for the Lumberjacks as it's going to roll down.
Nice
It's going to be down to around the 35-yard line.
Best punt we've seen from the Lumberjacks so far tonight. That took a really good roll. A lot of the rolls for Patterson tonight have gone more so in Donaldsonville's favor.
Again, look, with 2:15 to go in the third, we still have a lot of ball game left to play, and the Tigers are getting the ball back. They're on 35, but they were able to put together a really good drive the last possession. So Patterson's defense is going to have to step it up here and continue that play that they played in the first half.
And of course, what worked well for Donaldsonville on the last drive was just some settling down from Garrison. He's been kind of off platform all night, making some errant throws, and now on this first down play, the ball gets actually batted in the air. He had an open receiver. Number 1, Kai Jones, was open, which probably would have went for a good gain. Great job by the Patterson defensive lineman to knock that down. But he's just seems more settled on that last drive for Donaldsonville.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have to, and of course it was aided by a couple Patterson penalties as well. They had illegal hands to the face. But now on the 2nd and 10, let's see if Garrison can make something shake. He has 3 receivers to his right, a running back in the backfield, and a receiver to his left. And he's awaiting the play call with about 10 seconds remaining on the play clock. He's going to move his receiver to his left a little bit more in. Seems like they might be running a bit of a screen pass or have the receivers kind of in a bunch.
Bad snap.
Bad snap, and did
I'm not
Donaldsonville recover? It looks like it. Not a lot of celebrated for Patterson's defensive line, so probably was a recovery by Donaldsonville. And that's also going to be a loss of a yard.
And a loss down.
Yeah, and a loss down, yeah. So it'll be 3rd and 11.
Big opportunity for the Jacks right here to come up with a stop.
And that's one Donaldsonville wants back. I mean, a bad snap is so killer, especially in this moment right here.
Yeah, as this third quarter almost comes to a close, Donaldsonville's going to have to see what they can do here with the football. Again, it's 3rd and 11. They're now on their own.
About 34-yard line.
There's a snap. He rolls out to his right. Has a man open. It looks like he's going to complete that pass for a Dwayne Scott State Farm first down.
That was a great off-platform throw right there by Garrison.
He immediately rolled out to his right and completed that pass on the run, so pretty good job.
And a great job by his receiver running to the line of game, running to the sticks. A lot of times you see some receivers kind of running short of the line of gain, but he did a great job running right at the first down marker. And now they're going to play first down.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. Play action.
Oh, and that's another miss from Garrison.
Man, I tell you what, he could have taken a big hit if that ball would have been completed from that Patterson defender. From that,
which you would call a hospital ball for sure. That pass
D-back could have
lit him up.
Oh.
But the pass intended for Rome was, of course, incomplete. And Rome might have made a business decision right there. Of course, the pass was a bit high, but still, he's maybe wishing, thank God it was a high pass, because he could be knocked down on the field right now. But, of course, we'll be 2nd and 10. Be receiver split on both sides. Going to be
another low snap.
Oh,
whoa.
Johnson on the carry.
Yeah.
Man.
What a play right there.
So, low snap on the play, but as it's handed off, he's immediately met in the backfield.
And they're going to say his forward progression was stopped at about a yard after the line of scrimmage.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and long again for the Tigers.
Once again.
As he awaits the call from the sidelines.
Donaldsonville looks like they're going to have Garrison alone in the backfield with 3 receivers to his left and 2 to his right.
Another bad snap. He got a man. Oh, he's
wide open.
Oh! He's got a man wide open on the outside, and he drops the pass. If he takes that pass in, he has a chance to score.
Yeah, that was. And if he wouldn't have scored, it would have been a first down. And I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
now
no
they're going
doubt.
to face a 4th and 11. And it looks like the offense might be staying on the field. Punt team also waiting in the wings. And wow, number 6, Chase Winfrey with a crucial drop right there.
No, I think they're going to be going for it right here. Got 21 seconds left in the third quarter. They down 2 scores, and I believe they're going to go for it.
Yeah, the play clock with about 10. Oh, they're going to reset the play clock, actually.
Yeah.
And they might.
21 seconds left. They're going for it here on 4th and 11. What a big play opportunity for the Lumberjacks.
They're going to go
Drops back to pass. Rolls out to his right. He's in trouble. He completes the pass.
Oh, wow.
He completes the pass. He's coming around the left side. He's going to get the first down. On 4th and 11, he's going to pick up the first down. That's going to be a Dwayne Scott State Farm first down for the Tigers as they continue to move the football. And the clock is going to be rolling down to end this third quarter here.
And yeah, it looks like the third quarter is going to be coming to an end.
That's right. Your third quarter comes to an end here in Patterson. And we try to begin the fourth quarter. The Lumberjacks lead 28-13, but the Donaldsonville Tigers are on the move and continue this drive for your State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Every long relationship needs a little heat, a spark to keep things exciting, something bold, unexpected, saucy. Hold on, not that. We're talking about your relationship with crispy chicken, and Taco Bell just spiced it up. 2 crispy chicken strips wrapped in a tortilla dripping with Frank's Red Hot Diablo sauce. Hotter, crunchier. Can you stop it, please? Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for participation which varies. Frank's Red Hot is a registered trademark of the French's Food Company, LLC, and used under license by Taco Bell.
DoorDash delivery available.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back as the fourth quarter of action is about to begin. The Patterson Lumberjacks are looking to stop the Donaldsonville Tigers from making this a one-possession game. Donaldsonville just converted on 4th and 11. Kai Jones with a great catch, running back for the football and making the Dwayne Scott State Farm first down. And now the ball is going to be on Patterson's 35-yard line. And Donaldsonville is inching closer to the end zone and potentially make this a one-score game. And now Garrison awaiting the call from the head coach. He looks to be standing under center. You got a running back about 5 yards behind him with the fullback also in the backfield. Going to be 3 receivers, 2 to his right, 1 to his left. And they're going to
begin this fourth
be
quarter.
A play action.
Drops back to pass.
And
not sure where he was throwing that one to.
Yeah, looks like he might have just been throwing it away. Had no one open right there. Made a business decision, not trying to force it and throw it into a tight window that could have been intercepted. Because I want to say he's been picked off twice tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Look, it's been an exciting game to call.
Very exciting game. You know, I was kind of
exciting to
mentioning
watch.
that I've, only called blowouts during my time at KQKI with about 4 games I've called so far this season, and this looked to be a pretty good game. Looks like my blowout streak is over. So now Patterson will face Donaldsonville as they come up on a 2nd and 10 right here.
It's going to be a play action. Across the middle, but he's not able to complete the pass.
Yeah, he had two people that he could have thrown right there. Had a player look to be open in the flat, but he decides to maybe opt for the bigger play. And now we're opening up the windows in the press box at the beginning of that time at night, and you can obviously tell the difference right here. So much better. But now it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Tigers.
Big play right here.
Johnson in the backfield along with Garrison. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Bad
Another
snap.
little snap again. He rolls out to his right. He tries him. He's going to be way overthrown. Way overthrown.
Those are about 10 yards in front of him.
Obviously, they went for 4th and 11 when they were on their own side of the field. We know they're going to probably go in 4th down territory right here.
If I was a betting man, I would for sure put money that they would do that. So now 4th and 10 for Donaldsonville coming up. They're waiting the play call. We've seen a good bit of play action on this drive. On the last 4th down play, they actually ran a bit of play action. Quarterback ran to his right and found the open receiver, but of course the pressure was in his face and he made a great throw outside the pocket. And now with the play clock coming in about 10 seconds, Donville has to hurry up to the line and make a play call right here.
They got 5 seconds on the play clock.
Needs emergency right here from the Tigers.
On 4th and 11, and we'll see if he gets the snap off. He does get it off with 1 second to go on the play clock. He's going to be forced in the pocket. It's going to be incomplete pass, and the Patterson Lumberjacks are going to take over on downs.
And I'm not sure why they took so long to call that play. I mean, Patterson.
Job by the Patterson defense to come up with that hold on the 4th and 11.
And Patterson did a great job going right to Garrison and bringing a lot of pressure to him right there. And now they're going to have a big 4th down stop. And with about 11 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter, Patterson is in prime position to maybe put this game away with a score right here.
Well,
but of course, a big
we still got a lot of ball games.
A lot of ball game left, but Patterson definitely with the opportunity to make it less of a ball game per se with the touchdown right here. So a big defense drive for Donaldsonville coming up.
See if Patterson can put another one on the board here. A little insurance.
Oh, yeah.
A little State Farm insurance.
It'd be a quarterback keeper for Keller right here. He breaks some tackles. And
hey, what a good gain on 1st down.
Great gain. He's going to be about 2 yards or maybe about 1.5 yards shy of that 1st down marker. Bring up 2nd and
we have
about 1.
Injured Tiger on the field.
That was a great quarterback keeper right there by Keller. Of course, he's a very mobile quarterback, dual threat.
If the number is correct, number 33, David Victor, is down on the field. But he's actually up on the field. It looks like he's going to walk off on his own power.
So now Patterson will face a 2nd and 1 after the quick injury timeout we just had. There's going to be about 11 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this ball game. As Patterson has 2 split receivers, a guy in the backfield. The ever so shifty Christopher in the slot to Keller's left.
Keller waiting to get the call. It looks like he might be changing the play. As the Patterson band begins to jam out.
They're starting to feel themselves a bit, you know. It's a big 4th quarter, might as well.
See if they can get this play off. Keller in a shotgun. It's going to be a quick screen out to Christopher. He's going to put a few jukes on. He's going to be taken down hard on the sidelines over here, on the Patterson sidelines.
But he does get enough yardage for the Dwayne Scott State Farm 1st down.
And Shifty Christopher is going to be his new nickname, huh?
Oh, yeah.
He's quick.
Very quick.
We've been talking about him for a few weeks.
Yeah, blink and you miss him type of player. He's just super shifty.
Hey, so we have Cam Newton, the quarterback, and Darren Sproles.
Yeah, at receiver. Receiver / running back, because he's been all over the field tonight. Wouldn't surprise me if they give him a snap at quarterback, you know, if this game starts to get more out of reach for Donaldsonville.
1st and 10 for the Lumberjacks. It'll be a quick hand. Oh, no, quarterback keeper on the left side.
Donaldsonville's all over that.
He's trying to look. Keller's trying to win this game, you know, and he's playing hard out there.
He is.
He's trying to do it in the air and with his legs.
And Keller's a senior right now for Patterson. Of course, we mentioned that he probably should be getting looks at the college ranks, but if not, this could potentially be his last game as a football player, so why not put it all on the line, you know? Just give it your all, and that's exactly what Keller's doing so far tonight. So, going to be 2nd and 10 for the Lumberjacks. Split receivers, running back in the backfield.
As the clock ticks, 9 minutes to go.
Be a quick pass to number 11, Gregory Johnson, but he's going to be
quickly met behind the line of scrimmage and then maybe brought up back to the line of scrimmage.
And so now be 3rd and about 10 for Patterson right here, which is where this offense came alive. I mean, the way Patterson's offense has been playing tonight, it almost reminds me of how LSU's offense was during that 2019 season. I mean, of course, that's, a pretty great comparison to draw, but I'm only saying that because Patterson, no matter what the down or how far they've had it gone, has just done a great job of converting first downs no matter what. Now
Keller back to pass. He tries to go deep, he's going to be overthrown. So it's going to set up
4th and 10. And he's lucky that pass wasn't intercepted.
Intended for Christopher, but he's unable to, I think, break away and get that breakaway speed that he normally has. So it's going to set up, I would think Patterson's going to punt the ball
here. Of course, with the way they, run their punts, no way of knowing. But I would think a punt's a safe bet. Why give the ball to Donaldsonville in their own territory if you don't convert? Trust your defense, pin the ball hopefully within the 30-yard mark, maybe around that 25 to 20-yard mark. And a punt's probably what we see. Yeah, and their running back lines up like he's a lead blocker, so will be.
Gets off a pretty good punt. Oh, he's going to be taken in around the 25-yard line. Has a little rubber on the left side. Still on his feet.
Whoa.
Taken down around midfield.
Great punt return right there by Roderick, setting Donaldsonville up for some really good field position.
So with 8:16 to go in this ball game, Patterson continues to lead 28-13, but Donaldsonville ball around midfield. Again, like you said, with good field position.
Ball is spotted around 47-yard line.
This will be a Dwayne Scott State Farm first down for the Donaldsonville Tigers as they have a 1st and 10 at around their own 45-yard line. Garrison and Johnson in the backfield, split receivers. He's going to send a man in motion, Roderick in motion, and there's going to be a stop a play, and looks like there might be a penalty. Have a Patterson defender, number 7, Jace Ogwin, signal is going backwards, and it's actually on Patterson. So this will be about, I want to say, offsides. Yeah, had a Patterson player signaling, no, it's that way. And what are you doing moving the ball forward? So now the ball will be at around the 48-yard line for Donaldsonville.
In the Lumberjack territory.
Of course, in Lumberjack territory. This will be 1st and 5 for the Tigers.
We'll see if the Lumberjack defense can hold up here to finish this game off. Got a man in motion. Drops back to pass. Has a man across the middle. It's complete. It's complete. He breaks a couple of tackles. He's still on his feet. He's down around the 15-yard line for a Dwayne Scott first down and a Carroll Falls State Farm red zone.
Number 8, Donald Brown on the catch right there, and injured Lumberjack on the field.
Beautiful pass across the middle by the Tigers quarterback.
And this Donaldsonville offense has been making some great plays so far on this drive. They're deep within Lumberjack territory, and we got a good game on our hands, especially if Donaldsonville can score.
We got a one-score game if they score here, and it's going to get interesting. It's going to get
very interesting. With the chance for division runner-up on the line, these two teams are giving it their all.
The Lumberjack is up on his own feet. Is that Christopher?
I'm pretty, no. I can't make note of it. I think that might be number 9. That is number 9.
Okay.
So number 9, Jared Williams on the hurt Patterson Lumberjack on the play. He's able to walk off the field, kind of shaking. Looks like his handoff could have, he was the one that made the tackle, so he could have maybe jammed a finger or something on the tackle, something like that. But now it'll be 1st and 10 at the Dwayne Scott State Farm first down. And let's see what the Tigers do right here. Of course, a big red zone opportunity right here for them. And there will be a flag thrown. Ball start potentially.
I don't know. It's from the way in the back, the official way in the back. It's gonna be a legal substitution. Yep.
There we go.
Lumberjacks, they're gonna have to get it right here, because here we are late in the fourth quarter, and they're only up at 2 scores, and Donaldsonville's threatening to score right here.
And now they have a 1st and 5 on the Looks to be about 12-yard line. And they're, of course, in prime position.
They got to get discipline on these penalties right here because these type of penalties are this late in the game can cost you the game.
In this area of the field as well, they had that illegal hands to the face earlier when Donville was in the red zone.
Drops back to pass. He has a man in the be really good coverage right there about, and I think one of the Patterson DBs was
signaling for a push-off,
yeah, signaling for an offensive pass interference, but he doesn't get it.
So now it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Tigers. Jones has some size to him. Definitely receiver you want to give an opportunity to on a 50-50 ball. Low goal line fade. And now let's see what Donville does right here. Very interested. Very excited to see what happens. Of course, hoping Patterson can
get the stop here.
Get the stops and play smart. No penalties right here.
Your handoff up the middle. Around the left side, he's on his feet, but he gains about 5 yards on the play, so it's going to be good enough for Dwayne Scott. Stay for him first down, and he's going to be now in the
Tigers. Looks to be on the 6-yard line. I think that's what they're going to mark it.
1st and goal.
Rodrigue on the carry right there. So 1st and goal, 4 chances to score a touchdown right here for the Tigers.
7:20 and counting.
Rodrigue still in the backfield.
Drops back to pass. He tries
to go for that goal line fade again. It's a catch for a touchdown.
And a touchdown for the Tigers.
They go for that goal line fade once again to number 1, Kai Jones, and he makes an amazing grab up in the air, his body turning as he catches it. And I wonder what you do right here if you're Donville. Do you go for 2 or do you go for 1?
That's
of course,
a good question, but
this is where you bring the analytics department in,
And I'm going to tell you this, Jets. We have a ball game.
We do. We sure do. And I think no matter what, you got to go for 2 right here because you're down by, 8 points right here if you kick the extra point. So, yeah, they're going to send a man in motion, and he bobbles it a bit, but he makes some people miss.
Oh, he tried to change directions, but he's going to be stopped. That's a big play by the Jacks.
It is. So now it's going to be 28-19.
So with 7:10 to go in this ball game, the Lumberjacks now lead dwindles down to only 28-19 here in Patterson for your State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM. We have a ball game.
And now it's a 9-point game.
Are you looking for a financial partner that understands your needs? My name is Jason Watson, and at Patterson State Bank, we have done that since 1925, serving St. Mary Parish for 100 years. We continue to provide big bank technology with community bank service. A great mobile app, along with internet banking, ATMs for cash, and free checking are just a taste of what we offer. If you are looking for a bank that listens to you or are considering switching banks, please think of Patterson State Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Patterson as the Lumberjacks lead is not as big as it was earlier, Jude.
Oh, yeah.
And just like that, we have a ball game.
And Donville is going to be kicking from Patterson's 45-yard line right here.
That's not sure what just happened.
There might have been something happening on the sidelines, maybe. I'm not really sure. We didn't see a flag fly at the end of that play, did you?
No.
So, yeah, well, this is huge for Donville because they could potentially pin Patterson within their own 20-yard line if they're lucky with a kick here. Of course, maybe you just go for the touchback and put it on the 20 or 25, but let's see what happens.
So,
they're going to do an onside kick, and it's just going to bounce
out of bounds. But I tell you what, I'm not. Woo. They tried a little Sean Payton trickery there.
Yeah,
huh?
they sure did. Kind of caught me by surprise. I didn't even entertain.
I thought he was going to kick it out the end zone, to be honest with you. So Patterson's going to get the ball.
At about what, the 40-yard line?
At the 40-yard line, I believe, huh?
Yeah, I think that's where they're going to mark it.
10 yards more and the ball goes out of bounds. Should be at the 45.
45. 40, I mean.
Going to mark it at the 40-yard line.
So the Lumberjacks are going to set up 1st and 10 here with 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go. So we'll see if the Jacks can get the ball down, move the ball downfield, and get a score right here and put the insurance in. Shake and bake around the right side.
Oh,
be taken down. I think something went flying over there. I don't know if it was a flag or a mouthpiece or.
Got a flag right there on the far side of the field, 40-yard line. Number 23, Tylen Hardy, who scored a touchdown early in the game on that carry right there. And let's see what the call is.
Holding.
And that's going to move him back 10 yards.
It's not a good start.
And it also stops the clock for Donaldsonville as well.
Got a few little
excited fans down there.
Excited. So 1st and long for the Lumberjacks. 1st and 20 for the Lumberjacks.
Bringing the passion back to Patterson.
See if they can get the ball moving here. It's gonna be another quick handoff up the middle. A few broken tackles up the middle, but he's might gain about 2 yards on the play, maybe 2.5 yards on the play. Gonna bring up another 2nd and long.
Yeah, that's a very killer penalty for Patterson. I mean, we mentioned they had some killer penalties in the red zone on back-to-back drives, and now they're having killer penalties right here. You know, I mean, a 2nd and 8 is what they would have had if not for the penalty, and definitely just something you don't want to see Patterson commit more of if they're trying to win this football game.
Hand up the middle. He's going to gain about another 3 or 4 yards, 3 yards on the play, but still that's going to bring up a 3rd and long. Yeah. Trying to move that clock here with 5:30 to go in the game. It appears the Lumberjacks are going to try to depend on their defense to win this game.
Yeah.
Just the opposite of what we talked about before the game.
Exactly.
We said it was going to be an exciting game.
Have some faith in that defense, and of course it is a 2-possession game because they didn't make the extra or the point after with the 2-point attempts.
Play action.
Now it's going to be a wobbly pass.
Oh, he brings it in. Oh! He makes an amazing catch.
And it seems
but
like
I think it's going to be ruled a fumble. I mean, but it's going to go out of bounds.
But it's still a catch, and catch and fumble, and that's going to be Dwayne Scott State Farm first down.
Wow, number 11.
Gregory
Johnson goes up and makes an amazing catch.
Amazing catch. I mean, Patterson.
He loses the ball after the catch, but he goes out of bounds, so Patterson's going to retain possession inside the Donaldsonville territory around the 38-yard line.
Yeah, 38, and
time to burn some time. Time to burn some clock.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Big time.
Just give it to your running back and run it up the middle and let it go from there.
Keller throws it up, and his man makes the catch, man.
Oh, and they're going to do a quarterback keeper with Keller. He's going to get about 5 yards, bringing it about a 2nd and 5. And man, we just need to go back to the catch right there by Johnson because that was a heck of a grab.
Another beautiful pass.
I mean, it looked like he was walking in air whenever he made that grab. Just a sick catch. And
so I believe we have a timeout on the field.
Timeout Tigers.
Yeah.
Timeout Tigers.
And I'm sure those are going to start trickling in as Dickie Fitzgerald timeout right there. Dickie Fitzgerald State Farm timeout on the field. And
keep it here.
Yeah. So
with
look,
about 5 minutes.
5 minutes and 1 second to go. The Lumberjacks on the move. Let's see if they can put another score on the board to put the dagger in it.
Oh yeah. So let's see what we got. First, I would imagine Patterson would just continue to run it. No point in risking an interception and a potential pick six, something like that.
I do have some John Cart, State Farm scoreboard updates. Berwick defeated by St. James, unfortunately. Shutout 63-0. West St. John also shutting out Centerville 46-0. E.D. White defeating Vanderbilt 28-21.
Oh, nice. Close game.
Yep.
We have a handoff right here from Dalen Jones, who gets
met in the backfield.
South Terrebonne defeating Assumption 16-14. Another shutout. Jeanerette 60, Hanson 0. Heartbreaker for West St. Mary, losing to Laurelville by 1 point, 15-14.
Wow. I wonder if we had a 2-point conversion to win that game right there by Laurelville.
Right.
But Donaldsonville is going to call a timeout on the field here. Via Dickie Fitzgerald, State Farm timeout.
Covenant Christian 49, Central Catholic 6. That's another final.
Another bad week for St. Mary Parish football.
Yeah.
But not here.
Yeah.
This is the best game we've seen all year, right?
I'm gonna lean on the edge and say yes.
I think so. It's one of our first games that we haven't seen a running clock.
Although we did here in Patterson week 1.
Yeah.
Against Como.
Yes,
they
you're exactly right.
Patterson lost in the last play.
Yes, exactly.
With 17 seconds left in the ball game.
You're right. So our better games have been here in Patterson. Man.
With 4:51 to go here in the ball game, Lumberjacks continue to lead 28-19, and they're in Donaldsonville territory with the ball, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 6. So we'll see if they can convert this first down, and if not, you know where they're going with it. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's going to gain about a few yards, so he's going to be 4th and about 2.
Yeah, 4th and about 2, 4th and 3. And
Donaldsonville takes their final timeout, I believe.
Yeah, that's their last timeout, and this is a big 4th down for Donaldsonville. Of course, the only way they win this game is if they can get a stop right here on 4th down, and if they can score a touchdown and get the onside kick. Because now they're out of timeout, so they're going to have to hope and score and get an onside kick, but there is 4 minutes and 44 seconds remaining, and in football, that's an eternity pretty much. So let's see what they talk over on this timeout. And, of course, if you're Patterson, you don't have to feel forced to just run the football right here. Of course, on that drive, you're winning by 2 touchdowns. Run the ball, get Donaldsonville to burn their timeouts, and now they have the opportunity to potentially pass it. So it's going to be interesting to see what the play call here is. And if I'm Patterson's coach, I mean, I know Donaldsonville might be expecting this, but I'll put it in the hands of number 3, JV and Christopher. Mr. Shifty himself, because he's just made a lot of winning plays for Patterson so far tonight.
And Mr. Gregory Johnson with those catches, man.
Exactly. A very athletic receiver Johnson is. And now both of them are going to be lined up side by side, and they're actually going to get back in that wing T type of formation.
Oh, they all and they get him. Wow. Look at the theatrics by the linemen.
Wow.
They get him on the hard count, and they jump, they bite on it, they take the bait, and it's going to be a first down for the Lumberjacks.
Well, you mentioned the theatrics of Patterson. Very mad right there. The players verbally upset. And that's a Dwayne Scott State Farm first down for Patterson, and that might be the dagger, as you said.
Well, we're not close to Easter, but thank you, Mr. Easter Bunny.
Right.
1st and 10 for the Lumberjacks on the Tigers' 25-yard line. 4:44 to go here in the ball game. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Oh, he almost.
No, it's offensive line.
I thought he broke free at first, yeah. As the clock continues to run now, as the Tigers have no more timeouts. So if they can continue to eat green right here.
Yeah. Yeah, we got about 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter.
And obviously Patterson's going to probably let these play clocks run down as much as they can, as it appears. Clock management.
I mean, that's how you win football games. Great clock management. Now it's going to be about 2nd and 7.
Handoff up the middle. He's going to be met maybe about a 1-yard gain on the play. But the clock continues to tick.
Yep, it sure does.
And again, with Tigers with no timeouts, they burned all 3 timeouts on this last few plays, they're thinking they were trying to get a stop, but make a huge mistake on 4th and 2 and jump off sides and give the, well, it was 4th and 4?
Yeah, it was within 5 yards, so about 4th and 4.
And they give the Lumberjacks an early Christmas present.
Yeah.
Before Thanksgiving. Quarterback keeper on the right side. I believe he's going to pick up. Oh, he's going to be just shy. Oh.
Ooh, would be interesting if that's a potential holding right there. That would stop the clock and bring them back 10 yards.
Yeah. It may be where the location of the flag is going to be coming back.
And that's crucial right there.
Yep, holding on the Lumberjacks.
Wow. So that's big for Donaldsonville. It's going to stop the clock right here. And if I'm Patterson, you're tasked with a 3rd and forever, but I think you just honestly should run the football. Just run that clock down and trust your defense to not give up 2 touchdowns.
And then possibly, I mean, you just go for where you're at and continue to run that clock. But, you know, obviously the clock's going to stop on that change of possession. So
exactly.
Clock's running right now, so with 3 minutes to go here in Patterson. Patterson leads 28-19, still with the ball with 3rd and long here. We'll see what they do.
Put your flags ready to go.
It's going to be a quick pass out to the right side. Couple quick moves. He gains about 5 yards on the play, so it's going to bring up 4th and about 9, maybe 4th and 10.
With 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. So another crucial.
I think you just go for it again here if I'm Patterson.
Oh yeah, just go for it, or maybe
pooch punt it. Like
Yeah,
just a little quick pooch punt. You ain't kicking a field goal from here. Just let him kick it in, like, I don't know.
Yeah, pooch punting and maybe try to pin him within the 10 yards. I mean, why
Come
not?
to the line quick on 4th.
But it looks like they're going to be going for it based on the formation they're in. Oh, try to do that hard count again.
Yep. So Patterson tries to get that hard count, and they take a timeout, which is another Dickie Fitzgerald timeout.
Dickie Fitzgerald's getting him some over-the-air talk, with all these timeouts towards the end of the game.
A lot of plugs, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems like some games we don't say his name at all, and some games we say his name quite a bit.
Right.
So if you're still with us, it's 1:55 to go here in Patterson, and Patterson leads 28-19 with the ball on a 4th and long here coming up. And I'm pretty sure they're going to, what you think they're going to do now is just they call the timeout after the hard count.
If I was the coach, I would probably pooch punt it here. I think that's probably your best bet, just to give Donaldsonville a bit longer of a field to work with. And your defense has been playing great tonight.
Look, Donaldsonville has no timeouts left, so.
And let's see what type of formation they're in. Because when they go to do that punt, their running back isn't behind the quarterback. He's in front as that, almost pass protection or punt protection, if you will.
Well.
But it sounds like they might be going for it here. And that looks like what it's going to be. Well, that's my scouting.
They might throw one in the end zone right here.
Why not? And that's what they do.
Oh, he's going to be pass interference.
Yep.
There's the flag. There's the other flag.
Yes, indeed.
And that's the dagger. That's ideal.
If the pass interference doesn't happen, it's a score.
Right.
Yeah, but it's a 15-yard penalty. 10-yard.
But about 3 more plays.
This could be a first down.
Yep.
Pass interference against the defense.
What you think, JP? Jude, about 3 or 4 more plays and it's over.
Oh, yeah. They
could be a
honestly
first
could
down.
just kneel this away and we can call this game.
Yep.
Because it was about a 4th and 10, I believe, on the play, and that's a 15-yard penalty.
Now it's going to be first down. And
inside the Carroll Falls State Farm red zone.
Yep.
But Patterson is just going to, from this point on, he's going to run the ball, hold on to the ball, and run this clock out with 1 minute and 49 seconds to go. And they're going to upset Donaldsonville tonight, I believe.
And they're going to kneel it away. And that seems to be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God.
Well.
Ref's talking about something. Donaldsonville making a substitution. as looks like they're going to be going into victory formation.
They backed them up a little bit.
So they might have had the wrong 15 yards added to the end of that play. Discussed it a little bit. So it'll be first down, still inside that Carroll Falls red zone. And Patterson's in victory formation as they will be kneeling away their second win of the season. And your division runner-up Patterson Lumberjacks, despite finishing the season with 2 wins,
Wow.
both of those 2 wins were in district play, not division. And Patterson's going to get a huge win here on senior night. And a lot of credit to Patterson. I mean, y'all said before the game started they had a different vibe at the school today. And their interim coach has just had this team humming. I mean, he's only been here for 3 games.
We did. I didn't come out and say, hey, they're going to win tonight, but I told you it felt different in that school today. I just loved, we keep talking about that vibe, the feeling, the atmosphere in the school. Hats off to the administration, Coach Ford, all of the coaching staff here. Great job. Hats off to all of them. You know, JP, you as a police officer, of course, we want to say, give our sympathies and condolences to the family of Patterson police officer. Of course,
Doug Perry.
Doug Perry, of course, he passed away this past weekend, and his services are on Monday.
And one of their retired officers.
Yes, I'm going to look up her name as well. And
tough week for Patterson.
It has been. One of their retired officers passed away. Yes. Kathy Nato. Yes, she passed away. And so I want to send out our sympathies to them.
They might, as you could say, they would win in their honor tonight. So a big win for Patterson in memoriam of those 2 people. And yeah, they did a great job showing out tonight. I mean, as we said, if there was a spread on this game, I would definitely say Donville would have been touchdown favorites or a bit more than that. But Patterson comes out and play a fantastic game tonight, and they're going to go ahead and win, get their second one of the season. And as we said, all your district runner-ups, ladies and gentlemen, the Patterson Lumberjacks.
Congratulations to them, and of course, looks like it's going to wrap it up for our football season. And I want to thank, of course, all of our fans, our viewers, our listeners, of course, our sponsors. I want to thank you guys for stepping in this year. I'm not sure if my mic was on when I was giving honor to.
Yeah, it was on. Well, I mean, I could hear it.
You could hear me, but I'm not sure if my mic was on. But I want to say, send our condolences to the family of Patterson police officer Doug Perry, who passed away this past week, and also retired officer Kathy Nato, who also passed away. As JP said, a rough week for the Patterson Police Department. So I want to give them our condolences, but I want to thank you guys for stepping in this year. This is going to wrap it up for our football season, and we'll start planning for basketball, which will be here before you know it after the first of the year. But I want to thank everybody who's made this season a success. Of course, our listeners, our viewers, our staff here at KQKI. And I want to thank our sponsors. Those would be State Farm agents John Cart, Carol Foles, Dickie Fitzgerald, and Dwayne Scott. Walk-On Sports Bistro in Thibodaux. Conrad Shipyard, Patterson State Bank, Taco Bell, Bayou Bend Health System, Tesh Action Clinic, Thibodaux Regional Medical Center, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Awapaho Litterbox Rentals, AJ Doman Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram, GJ Curbside, Hallamore Shipyard, Pick-a-Pack, St. Mary Golf and Country Club, and Bogey Free Golf, Central Boat Rentals, Headache and Pain Center, Best Jewelers and Charlie's Pawn Shop, and Lafayette Electric. It's going to do it for us. I'm Brady Burrell along with
Drew Tarver,
JP Henry,
and Matthew Prodage, Braden Burrell, and Parker Spivey. And also want to thank my daughter Alyssa, who has helped this year at times. So it's going to wrap it up for us. Have a great weekend, everybody. Congratulations to the Patterson Lumberjacks as they have defeated the Donaldsonville Tigers 28-19, 95.3 FM, KQKI Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana, and the KQKI Digital Video Network, State Farm High School Football. Have a great evening.